but yani wa manfo no nkantre wonum say omu wasika yenso ye hunu nyansa ye ne abie why ye kwa akoto aba wo selfish interest ye to aba wie ye me ya sure say Ghana fo asua nyansa bebre de afiri mu politician ba ko ne ba wa ha ne ba wa ha ne ba ye executive officer wa ha ne ba ye boss wa ha ne ba wa ha se sika wo mu di wo sika se na wunya dia na wo o party ba power what do you have enkofo sika wodaso wode ayematres ya wodaso se na wo no abetena wona sankofo we ye use yen ni akeka ye tia bom ni atesikan no ono ani nua wanim no watita no at the end of the day o temu a hey na and what to say na nine no e hwan ya anye ye o how do you feel
okay
because of politics
all right you to us we how you need 100.9 what about you channel ebe 0503721744 bompa is number fidi ebiti me gina na so ma yemfa nsem na hodo ni bi na yemfa nto aso man for the information be about okay yambobo aye stories na so ni yanko eni 2024 elections will be free, fair, and peaceful. I will hand over presidency to the people's choice, Akufo-Addo. President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has assured the public that the upcoming general elections on December 7th will be free, fair, transparent, and peaceful, affirming his commitment to hand over the presidency to the winner chosen by the people.
For His Excellency, the President, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and Wakase. Wose o se o manfo nyina abose abato a ye ba beto no emu be ye fan emu be da ho ewia bebom asomdwe nso ebeba na o san hye bose obi bia ye beto abade yi no saa nipa kro no ono mampani na na Dankwa Akufo-Addo obe handi over power e de amasa nipa kro no said ye Ghana fo hwehwe.
All right. NDC will stand against ballot printing tampering in 2024 polls, says Mahama. The flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has pledged that the party will firmly resist any attempts to influence the upcoming general elections through ballot printing irregularities.
Abusianfo anka ne mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ne ka say Wachese ye ba beto aba na abato komise gusu a wonom printe enkrata na ye de beto aba na ye de ekokromoti betim so no eno na enka ne mampanyi John Dramani Mahama kire se ai se ekoba se printing ni mu no ade bia enye obi de ne nkeka wa bia enya de ono ne party ni be print omo soso ema wo mo enkonkwa ye dwirim adie bia enya dia woni ne party no mbeji atum ne agi atum kina e no mbehwe so mbesi ano nso kwan.
Okay. Our priority is victory in December, not engaging with NDC's insult. They are sensing defeat, Baumia. Dr. Baumia, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, has affirmed that his campaign will remain focused despite what he describes as insults from the NDC, National Democratic Congress.
For His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia no Okase. What I say, no. What I say, obi a yawo ne say umbekum aboa osno. Ompese obetutu mirika okusi esu akobu ne nam. NDC for the campaign wo mo ye ne ya atem didie. But wono no ne victory no wo count wo. Na ompe atem didie bia ɛwɔ ne kasɛm na wo hwɛ deɛ NDC foɔ yɛ no a as wo ma hunu sɛ nkuguo no ɛbɔ kɔkɔ ɛbɔ wo mu punu mu enti na wo mu edidi atem.
EC to reassess its decision on presidential ballot printing next week. The Electoral Commission has announced that it will review its decision to suspend the printing of ballot papers for the 2024 presidential election next week. The suspension followed the death of Ekuyadonko, the flag bearer of the Ghana Freedom Party, on October 28, 2024.
Wait. Hey, Diana. What's it about to her?
Dr. Sarah Bossman.
Yeah, Dr. Bossman, sorry, Eka saying, what I say about to commissar. Namia Domoa, Womo Emma, Mamia Kuyadonko, and in the party. Oma Momo, 10 days. Nina no, about to commissar, or Beshe, a quine or Befaso. It's answer Mamia Kuyadonko were free. Na fear were free muno, and I'm so Emma about to commissar, so Benyo be obesina 9. Na said the waka chere Ghana Freedom Party for no say and the for do omo emfa nhwehwe nipa omo de no besi na nan say nya sa na the for do no duru ha e bia ansa chaye beba ana say won besa atena se no ma hwe ni bio na ballot no so no wo hunu se de obesi aye no
enti eba ne sa na obi ankwa eno so be ne den ese eno so yenimo take bo no se no so yenuru so
na jama chese ye yusu di omo print
Send
any Udua, Ubia and Toman. So, more pencils or Mubertuama now, Montomano.
The him for pa.
Sabia will be pe. Sanano, a summary may be.
We need a
well, who's from Motoman?
So, we'll be so per se, a Kuyadon Quawu, but still on one or pa, Montomano.
When I'm say being to ya then in Tiama. Yeah, said it.
And my daddy, it shouldn't be next week, yes. It should be now. Decision be what assessor will take here.
Debut. I don't know. One mama 10 days. 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Expired.
Good. So assessor who say 10 days in the best. Na say Omunfa will be by ya. This is the way forward. And yes, yet now on the eye and so ye winnie a bay, see a cry to a winnie a bay. No, as I see a winnie a bay. As I say, you winnie
10 days in the sun now will be a man.
Good. So, and what to be a bill.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Yama one more timeline. Dr. Bossman, I saw in the mammy de Mensa. Yama one more timeline, 10 days. Now 10 days in the soonest woman fire will be my ya, and say that honey. So what do be banswa and say that one ye. Nanya say, young time, young wait, you let's wait and see. Let's wait. We have to know now. As I see a wound here, that
no woman say, Marjorie, a brain.
Yes. Remember,
time is not on our side.
But may I show the Electoral Commission for me the home mayor?
Good. So what woman you want by a woman within the week?
Let's wait for the 10 days to expire. They will come back and tell us. And I believe they are still working within the timelines, even though we're not unfortunate because they are affected with presidential ballot papers and I'm printing way. I'm printing by 98%.
Yes.
And I can almost put a hold on them.
Good.
So
into as I say,
the printing near the end. Well,
yes, yes, I say, as quickly as possible. Because ye near Bresi a Kotuaba.
Okay.
Ye nimbresi a Kokonto, I see a Kotuaba. Yes.
All right. Promote peace ahead of December elections. Ojawa Hojibi, the second, tells chiefs. Oje Awokwo Yaujibi, President of the National House of Chiefs, has called on chiefs nationwide to champion peace as Ghana prepares for the December 7 election. Okay.
Abusiafo wati Awokwo Yaujibi, President man National House of Chiefs. Enna was three na nanomayemfo ye wa man temini nyina se abatoe ya ye ba betoe obia enkasa mfa asomdie ho obia enkasa mfa asomdie ho nana wadawroma oje ahwoho ya ojebi nana wadawroma me yesu ose de ekoso wo boko nana wani ahu bi National Peace Council the ekoso wo boko mani ehu bi enti yete wo memu na ebi koso a nipa kum wo mu ho yatene ye se oh boko de se mbusu ni bi ani ho boko de mekopede en wo ho but wo mu nsu ye nipa nana wadawurma muntu ana monko ho na monko hye na asumdie mra na monka se mu jai de as politicians nsa emoje ebesi egu no enye moja ketewa wo mu de wo mu pe wo mu mfa so nana this week monko na mo ma asumdie mra na ho nso wo mu ya Ghana fo ma jeri wo hye ni papa se wo nua da se ni etita ni gu abonten ni o mai pa ni etumi je binum sa ni nyina adean ayi wo nya ni aho kire na me ti wonu ba dai ade sika be kura me ade tua ma me se me nkoko ntokwa because anya hwe kura no despite media ha menti se da kokurazi ya ketua kamuda ebeba meje se ansome kura mpa mekura mu nkakra nti mepem asomdwe obi wo ho a abrabo na obo no oni ani da so bia school a wankobi eduma a wansua ohia ne ahokire na na onamu nti na abrabo na obo no oni hope bia se bibi firi baabi ba nti wo fra ne se baje ne yankokon aye do or die.
Okay.
So boys ya majeri adabra ka hoyi se ewia kete dren see ye call robbery ampa pe.
They say Bokudie escalating conflict forces workers of NETCO, Ghana Water Company Limited, to vacate posts. Obia crime free ho. Somebody say Chief Justice courts be over on the idea what to. Omu free ho. See you couldn't pa obi ntina nkonko ye adwuma. Nti omu free ho. Official from the Ghana Water Company Limited and the Northern Electricity Distribution Company have halted operations in Boku due to the volatile security situation in the area.
Wait there seconds. One a year MP wo.
What's your Boku no constituencies no? Okay, Boku no crab. Yeah, Mama Yariga. On your Boku.
Baby aunt to kwai kosu ye Mama Yariga constituency.
Yeah. I think so. Sir, I want to constituencies na nya ba ko pe.
Nti me fan say Boku no enye to say your constituency back capital wo ho
Boku no constituency back
so eno na na mpese me hu se baby a wo mu kono ankasa hwan na ye MP wo
ekono ana me can say Mama Yariga I'm sure because no Boku Central
and say Boku Central hwan e bi ahwe Boku East nso ba wo ho
yeah be
ana no
Boku Central ni
so ya wo Boku ene ya wo Boku Central
my main checking na me hwe how many constituencies na ya affected.
Okay.
I will say area more. So you who constituencies na wo it would me ba me hwe Mame kwa amano so Madi Jibril, a deputy director of elections, edema NDC. Yano no eninko. Madi memoache.
Magari bejuso.
Na what is the pay?
Magari me huye.
Ye de Yankopons. Na mwa uncover se ballot papers. Wamo easy for print ya broswana.
Magari mame fa kwenye nchia weti for. And I'm so mame fa this opportunity also do it me contribute to more discuss this year.
Okay.
Boko one constituency. But around that enclave, no, there was 6 constituencies. There were Pusiga, Garu, Timpani, Pusiga, Garu, Timpani, Zabila, in Binduri. These constituencies, issues there, so Pusiga, Bogobiano, it has some kind of connection because they linked each other. But actual Boko Air one constituency. Boko Central. You don't have anything apart from that Boko Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So what boy sa kwan so. Menim say the no make so ho no ebi a obetimi aboan ya.
O say Babu say I tried it from Boko Central abagudu wale. What you say?
Yeah.
When we say no, it's gone beyond even the Boko Ayakan wants them into the Bolwale.
Not just say conflict in escalate power.
And so we say it's more of let's only pray for us to see the end of such things. So issue that hinge under tribal issues, chieftaincy. It goes beyond at times. At times, two of these families can even fight in a trap. And after that, it's affecting everybody because you see, Boko is a business center. If you come to Upper East, Boko is one of the business center business far echo. And so it is affecting most everybody. Once that is considered American, to go into 4 of them, you have to go through Boko. To go to Pusiga, to go to Garu, to go to Timpani, you need to go through Boko. So it needs one now not to go through that center, to go to the Boko, to go to those areas. And if you're coming back from around the Togo entry border area, you have to still pass through Boko. So you can imagine the situation. In fact, during registration this year, because of the same company, then you do that level, it was difficult for us to do registration in Boko Township. But we pray, let's all pray.
Okay.
We'll get because it affects everybody.
Yes.
It affects everybody. Because you never know.
Okay. Madi, everyone, yembisa ballot printing no irregularities being na my cover.
Jerry, there was 7 printing houses that started to print ballot papers. After 75 days of the process, it came to like say about any capacity even to print 1 ballot paper. A new free hope. Many who can say, I will wish that we have not gotten to a point to mention printing houses because they are business amount for areas. What I say. However, when it's going to affect also the nation, then questions now have to be raised. There's a printing house, I'm saying, yes, ma'am, say one printing papers for voter reading and a half. Ballot papers now print here. Serial numbers now also on 260 no so no. Who for ballot paper you can't see the serial numbers no. Now question black colors no. Serial number now number 1 from 1 to 2, 3, 4 no. I can't see through now according from 1 now 24. Okay. Ballot papers now, party books now, party. Who's it? 100 booklet, 50 booklet, 25 booklet. We started checking randomly. Book will be about 110, a BA 95, a BA 54. Now, these ballot papers, the polling station, the AS 84, which means I go to a no calculation we are over kasi ayo over voting because ballot paper is supposed to be ended and akwa 84 revoir. So this is what a printing house have done. They say, we have halted that. You should go through all the ballot papers now we're printing, both president and parliament, to check all these ones. Because when we are doing it, because the whole party, agents now, when you can say, or that kind of person like that. So I say, you also say almost 60, might be count 100, 50. Apparently, the system they are using to count 150 adding numbers to it. Ballot paper may be 110. And that came to light when we detected numbering of more errors. Then the issue raised issues. Again, there are issues will be printed ballot papers. There were SSI printing account. Nobody has a question. But you find a printing house who printing SSI. Now the question, and they say, why do you print SSI? Because Mitia will say, for in so 3 bucket bread. Who go for 3 buckets, Long go book 5 buckets, other can say, maybe by the Bishia and Leba. Why they cheer 5 buckets in it? And anybody who printed ballot papers and printed in excess, it tells you, says, it is bound to be able to use ballot papers at their moment. And these are the things we raise in the printing house, and they have accepted. In fact, never yet that they can't want them. Printing house now, warriors in essence, has come to the I said they also give to me say, may I know now let me come down. Printing house and make one time say, printing the numbers now is they have admitted it. Yes, sure the ballot papers. So this is happening in the printing houses. We are raising the issues are illegitimate. In fact, the draw parties in the Electoral Commission have said all the parties down to meet. We made them our mind issues clear. Say, we are not fighting anybody. Say, so businesses should go on. But when the things are not doing right now, we have to raise it.
Okay. Na no sa excesses no. Intent be we chira na. Said ya na JD Moka say ibia kwa kudi MPP for say.
You see, more example. The Electoral Commission you got about your forms are yedima officers, presiding officers, returning officers. Say be a challenge forms. Your say be absentee forms are you know say so now as a progress. Electoral Commission anytime one final the he manages the cause of who say so more idea and SSR a more opportunity for someone to manipulate. That is the Electoral Commission principle. Because in the electoral process, to be a essence here, so if I'm there and I'm raising issue of in essence, no, this is the son of one between me or no, why never be benefited my Jerry?
It gives room. Say a bit miyama and your kubi. Uses our ballot papers.
It gives room for people to use it. It gives room. Anytime you have an excess material of elections, be it a ballot paper, be it indelible ink, be it forms be it statement of pool. Once in excess, I will to me account for it. It gives room for manipulation of elections in anywhere in the world.
Okay. Easy for New Year, one of the abandoned song, saying. Because Dr. Asari Bosman had a response about said your JDM may raise consensus.
You see, they make us say, Bosman, Nankabe, and Omonko contest MPP executive position. When comes issues about one to no and Tinyamanase, then they come to right. And anytime he looked at say, or no any job hammer any issues, but he always disgraces himself. He always disgraces himself. Issue now, if one of the first of all, issue, and I'm going this way. From that, have printed ballot papers and mixing up serial numbers. That's not boss my attention. As we speak, as I speak to you now, Constant is going back to check all the ballot papers someone printed around. So boss man then come. Who is he protecting?
Now,
because Bossman knows about it. Voter regime 10 of years. Why is they do that in voter regime? You see the way, like I said, we know see. But as Bossman said, when this happy said, what the contractor, my company, say, one bring the serial numbers on it. Say, 100 booklets, 50 booklets, 25 booklets. Serial numbers and follow. Now you are printing their own printed serial numbers. In fact, as at Wednesday, Thursday, now more can say, young pass stamp, never stamp on tour, who be able to know another serial number, what I serial number also. This is what the secretary over here against the two of voter result. Now, if you stamp or any idea also machine so, no, obviously the ballot paper back in that polling station, this stamp also, will you accept it? Or will you not accept it? This is what Bosma, SYC, Electoral Commission, but I think that is okay. But he can answer respond to John Mahama. But this is what John Mahama is raising. This is what John Mahama is raising because of agenda. But because I brought up Bosma earlier, because he has always believed that he will do things to favor MPP, he disgraced himself on this issue.
But at the end of Waka, say, or you be to favor MPP because JDM, maybe.
Okay, maybe. What are they? My catcher will say, after I know, okay, phone start printing house. Brand papers no more printing. No, I a debate me a reggae elections. I just say elections. What is Bossman saying about it? When your mama spoke about it, why is it response to your mama? So did we pay Bossman any poster? Someone printed on ballot paper for my MIA.
But Madi, me person me be so. Me say, ninya no the buy no. Ediana say wamuye bibi to favor MPP or indicate say PPC ibia kwa kudi amanyoko fu yense.
And I make say the first when we started with the reason why John Mahama spoke about it. When we started raising it, did the Bosman come to say anything because they knew about it? They were quite until John Mahama now you come to protect their interests.
But since when na momu hu sadie because nya ye mami akua donko a wampo me no kasai e ma wo ka say and the 98% of presidential ballot papers have been printed and afofia anto ata na akua donko free mu na womo a place halt womo de tabono to so iti aden womo printing nyina no when everybody and na mo hu sadie we
so ban to me no we the catcher will say there is a likelihood one of the printing house because the capacity in the Virginia the Juma movie. Go back to my interview with you. Go back to my interview with you. And this first I make it and then I say move. We started checking this one. Yeah, gave you all the bags at front start. You understand? But we use the system, like I said, more rep or more regional rep or more national rep or we told them these issues. And they never come out there, baby. Because nothing is happening. In fact, the reason why now it become issue, now the printing house, FOC, or not what is and or any or the stamp and a trumpet and ballot gets no so at the same number of that's now becoming he said no better the problem on my. That is why the former president now is speaking about it. Maybe we thought that we could have understand what we are talking about. And they know. They hear about the quote-unquote issue. There is a visual almost developed privileges and checkpoints, which they know the checkpoint doesn't have the capacity. Checkpoint cannot print central region. Out of the ballot paper, I say, I printed in the region. Then status central region because checkpoint need that capacity to print. I told you I didn't want to mention companies. But once you see, because of what he behaves, once an administration, go and check whether checkpoint. Since they print in more money, I've been able to print central region.
So, say irregularities, money assured. OSEI.
Okay, so that I mean, okay, there are two companies here. Who did the organ and one company can bring to okay? We know your interview.
But no. Irregularities no. Money assured. Say simple say excesses na more cano. It has been corrected. Now say excesses no. Basically na baby ballot box.
Nigeria, I think that you should be worried as a man. Why is it that every stage of our election there are these issues which shouldn't have happened? And I can't do it like it's a mention. Only we say 2023, some elections, you know. Problem is we are there because political parties any here who. Okay, Nigeria. Okay, so me know we interview on the 23rd December. Now me know catch what say. Ballot papers no more dey cost center and so okay that issues no Nigeria. Companies we are not printing any other problem in assembly elections. Companies we are. So why should we continue having the same mistake as our mind? Why? Sure. Unless you're some you pay peace, among for the national anthem, among for the business, you know. It is all when you solve this problem, nobody will worry himself on those issues. Irregularity, not the brofaka. Irregularity, not the brofaka. But from so, what you can say about from so. What can brofo say irregularity is an issue? But what can we check out more? I am from so I am to control doing it. In fact, you see, the companies who are doing this, it's their reputation. So most of the companies, they do international business. Okay? That's why I'm worried to mention their name is because beyond ballot papers, you know, they do other things. But when somebody trying to defend on defensive now, it will make us to come out on these issues. The companies they come once a million now, they've been printing our ballot papers from 92. But it doesn't mean that. So be a mistake in there, don't say about it. Market said there are some of them. Today, if you take bulk press can print the ballot paper without, in fact, the whole Ghana, if you give that, you can do. If you give to ask commercial, they can do. You understand? I'm crazy to say there are people, in fact, the South Korean, if they have put their house in order, we have gotten to this problem. Because the next election, in the future election, they will be the same people if they put their house together to do. So I want to see things to be done right. And there is an issue, and yes, you will not even see it as then you want to because your mama raising issues. You are right. In fact, we're the same thing. Register issue, man. When your mama really, register is incredible. Finally, they came to change the register and give us a new register. Finally. And then we know what say 6 times now you can want them say amount 2 ID numbers, you know, it has shown again in this register. The same was sitting there telling people say, don't get worried, our system is robust. But today, robustness no one.
My dear, no crazy ballot papers in be a MPP for. Do you know for a fact?
Maybe you say SS in the better. So we say MPP for now ready, and you can go to them. Because in 2020 elections, your ballot papers, election commission confirmed said that ballot papers, stamps on it. MPP say his stamp also. You have to be the outfit also.
Some ballot papers say yes for be year no say invalid ballot papers.
You see, we criminal. When you say the constitution, so we are cool. A crime, the one, Majority.
Yes, sir.
But we are cool also see a crime you. Say it is personal because it's not completed. And come on, it's invalid. But you come no one to be who the election. Majority. Look the counterfeit. Now you should know chiwa. Let's say counterfeit. But you told you no kwa counterfeit. My dear. And you wish me because you know a counterfeit. But you want to make a counterfeit. But you use you should counterfeit.
Tagging Electoral Commission to MPP always. Is it not becoming too many?
In fact, they said now the meeting that if I had a meeting, which we know, said they become a worry because I want it to M1. I want to say, in your mind, because you have a more example. If for the rush of issues, and there really should have the Electoral Commission behind say, Charlie, I do wait, you have when you're careful. They have not said anything. So when this year, so so I'm on for your share, then now we come back. Because you want to make a name, then you come and respond. Are you not saying the same thing of our opponents when they talk about it? You see, whether you like it, nobody can push us out from say what are they doing. It's not favoring. Mr. Magatrao said, the let's free our part. Not in action or action. Let me show we go on. The person who says, let's free the mayor share and a half.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. So you see, we are human institutions. I see you should live above some level of it. We know, it might even have to say the mental problem how can it be here? But the officers might be something. I will end up saying that.
There's this excesses and one banner.
Yeah.
Excesses and one banner.
You see, if you print excess ballot paper, what we'll do is to shred all this one and throw it away. So that's why we are worried. Say, only beside you best sell. So why do you print more than number one open? More than your percentage they count in essence. It's allowed because we print ballot papers. There are challenges of able printing via we are packaging no counting on no mistake. No for SS maybe that account. But when it becomes too much of that SS, the question is why do you waste your paper? Why do you waste your ink?
But more finding out say any Electoral Commission air printed ballot papers in a direct. Companies in air printing. Ain't it be a companies no and our printed sign excess and now say ye easy and the mom order say woman printed sign excesses.
Why na mom why na what
Obi betima memedwuma metimi aye excesses be a nipa no enyo no and was sanction se menyes ade no.
Okay, can I say because Nigeria mo contract say friends say birthday obi birthday plan only me say the friend say o producer no na ma for pan back. Order me o me say o fe o pan ti me be am order me. One is the amount of contract in the bomb.
No, because Madi, it should be established though.
You see, what do you say? Your calculation in excess. I can contract now.
So, Electoral Commission or sanction say if excess na mo kan wo hwa, one more print yana.
So now the question that is why somebody must answer. Which one did they pay the contract to print more assets? And a company being a year movie. So is the Electoral Commission not worried? So my Magdalene, I say 1 year a mammy. 1 year 300, not going to 500 to go. When they bet 200, why this is our question. And I said, so okay, so no way, I said the quality of the 300 of my girl, I did accept that person.
Okay. And what is the way forward?
Oh, and in fact, let me catch out and say, issues that you can't want them. Case has been where I can't want them on way, but it shouldn't continue. Some of say, I'm not going to say, one task, we are still holding on to go through the ballot papers now, you take the woman and find a solution. we believe it should be shredded. Every ballot paper in the front that should be shredded. But the front that is also police say, oh, I'm going to a stamp. How long will it take to be open ballot papers one by one in booklet to be stamping serial numbers on it? How long? Before to meet only capacity. Maybe I don't have the capacity. There are those who have the capacity to do it. And your mind, you must.
Okay. Parliamentary level no society.
Parliamentary level no. The product endorse. So it is there's a limitation on that one. And let me tell you, nobody will do anything for parliamentary IFS. And I'm going to buy the OSEI of the parliament.
Okay.
But the interest is about presidential. If the American is talking about presidential, also we are to have an OBA Senate nation. Almost a bit of issues.
And say presidential na interest.
That be said one of the that will lead the country. That will take us from people who are corrupt. And the Baumia gave to say, oh no, not Kenya to protect the public interest better than another. Baumia Dra, okay, I said now they are corrupt or promising to protect the public interest. They demand one, but on no bar at a random late, on the I think that the man doesn't even think right in his life. Confirming you might have to correct. Confirming say now you can say or a clearing agent or you now do or you should get a chicken abroad. But when you say or no bar, you protect the public purse. It's about me or position leader, another running vice president to the now. No wonder another is begging Ghana and say, my boat or no, my deep body of Ghana, most of them are we are now wanting to protect me. He has now come clear on that issue now. It's clear. But we have made it clear yesterday. I say, now do are corrupt, MPP are corrupt, or can honestly be PDA, but you protect it better. We can trust them with our money. What did MPP do with Baumia and that's the other part? We can trust MPP or Baumia to protect our price. In terms of wastage, it's the only government and the Bank of Ghana billions of Ghana cedis to only store in our economy under Baumia. So how can we protect it? And then the way that we waited yesterday in the thing that he came to say. It is that he trying to say we follow to Muhammad. He also good.
Okay. Madi, that's an okay.
I do have a pan. Pacho, baby, I ain't cocoa. She cut me a flower for them.
Baby, I young cocoa.
Baby, is young cocoa, his friend said.
And Coco Buana.
Thank you. Which means Tricasa, baby, I ain't cocoa, a friend, Coco. And it's over 500 beds are all TM cocoa. Oh, my friend, who get a gate, the president. We have bigger family than me. One said, John Muhammad, what can start MPP for? Then I can the point I said, Jimmy Dawson. What's this? My money is a point in one. Pottery. Remember, my boy for in the smaller way. I was small scale industries to do smaller pottery. Pottery, kitten, kitten. MPP said, you, your party for Mamma Mama, Mamma, you have business, you know. I know they are here. I'm not going to air campaign. That your Muhammad say, one month ago, also got chicken. The women tell you chicken out here. Now, Miss Laupan say, Star now pottery. She cast air, Okobu. And then before, but we are now say, women better Ghana phone going. And to me, Okobu, may a more small scale say, you have more opportunity to do 500 beds, 200 beds, 500 beds to improve. Nobody should do that one. Then classic and the property. And this, they shouldn't vote for him just because of this. Now, Mr. Ross and the Mama, I said, I could go not a rich Chicago, because I don't fear the air. But Sakukubu, a poultry farm, a Chikasabudia, John Mahama robbed this country. And the daily Ghanaian, a son that doesn't pay of a key of a key, use the plan. No more so more a poultry. Better to save your horse, a bit more, and then go to the funeral.
Okay, Madi Medase.
Okay, I'm just a
Yo. Okay, Madi Jibril, your Deputy Director of Elections, said the NDC. Into ballot printing, no. Almost say, Ibiaburoso. Aburoso, no dear. A bit of my could you be bottom, nor the IB about to order. And into no Maka once. Okay. Easy for as what you must say ballot printing, no. Elko ye bibia intact. Higher needs 100.9. Amasacha me korama for ha. Akosuanso ha. Enkrata no. Ye beka de ego. Na inti
Monhwe ye ye politicians there ye dey ano ye de. Honestly, entokwa esi wo Ghana nyina na amansan ni nyina nye obi ana di bawo. Niam mienu ohia any politicians. Asemba ko obeka wo tekrema so no chensi kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Muhu ya se wo no wan ye agi achinji ayen ko ntokwa wo. Ye wi aye frustro ekonum ti nam ne ye wi. Mu ana moto. Me catch them on Okwari. There are people here. Enne omuhumia omusi omutiase. Osafumafo or himfa enye MPP. Ninu akuma AGYEMAN or NDC. Shelia Ite or NDC no a minister. Ninu Penny Professor Ite or MPP. NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti or NDC. Ne papa waka baby Peter Lajeti or MPP. Samuel Jinapo or himfa or MPP. Ninu Penny John Jinapo or NDC. Me and me Jina Hay, me or MPP. Me New Penny Kamara or NDC. Ye fear ye dakom. No na mbedakom. Me Martina me Jina me catch them one. Me who opposition da wo. Me party dia wa opposition. But me kasa me ko opposition. Look, one minute you ono. Look, me who opposition da. Me party MPP a opposition. But me dia me ko opposition. Because NDC wa power me didi. Kamara me kono homa me score be mame. And then me wa power. Bibi here na obe frame. Ye kasa da na ma hu opposition no. Enti mondwin mayem ma party and mayem content. That's the only thing.
once you had say Yanko Evans Nemakon or your Director of Elections at the New Patriotic Party. Evans me watching.
Yeah,
Now I want to sound of pain.
what the other woman? What the dear for Sunday way more? Yeah, so.
Yeah, then Yanko Pase. New Patriotic Party campaign so na mosomo fa so monitor the printing of presidential ballot papers.
Me da say what frame no pay. Means a telephone. Na on production team so. Me mama baso na me nka say nyame nko so mama ho bai. Na
Amen.
ya moye no. Emwa Ghana democracy. Ene Ghana impuntu. Electoral Commission Emma parties in an place of started printing of presidential and parliamentary notice of poll and the ballot papers. Okay, Bra we issue statement no. Ekoba say was started printing of ballot papers are on file. Ballot statistics MI Ekoye. Now on you say electoral issues no say what they are saying. Na o person ti asie yi na odi ho nkoma on sorry prekope imbi wa no nkata obehwe the emranica no ahwe administrative arrangements so a electoral management body no e dey egu akwam printing houses are if you know a contractor on printing of the ballot na almost 7. In the political parties now, for each of the printing houses, the agents beba. Adwuma no mo yen printing there say we dey say name said there. Printing all time round. Nti ebi kwa nopa, ebi kwa wia, ebi kwa anajofa. Printing started from 1997. ABC 2020 start pepe ne ye no. Nti omo be start ya nopa no by 3 normal phone, maybe about by 8 p.m. normal phone, maybe about normal phone. The next day nopa 7. Na say omo run around. Into new patriotic party, yeah, the list of agents, ECOMA, Electoral Commission, EC, MOM accreditation, Omombeko backpress, Omombeko inole, Omombeko art commercial, Omombeko phone start, Omombeko checkpoint, Omombeko assembly press, any yasako. Friends in the course now, EC my political parties in your it's an say yasako machines Emma issues kakani na yasako print uti any I think one of the regions
Okay.
Emma also from yasako to art commercials backprint in terms of additional printing from Diana among a. In the any day, now the ECA and say party be a no on my accreditation into agent be our the picture accreditation the picture also the being also and almost indicate is as I said the voter ID number was ECA and a. If I new patriotic party put there accreditation used to be kind of mine. Now your agents no almost voter ID number any so. Into the printer houses were not admitting them. And so you engage here and a new accreditations were issued. Into you so you need the a coba say you see a year supervisor almost party no agents there. And yeah, they are on the accreditation. And soon, NDC for at the list of supervisors require Electoral Commission MOM accreditation. Now you new the 20 part, your mind a through ambo Ghana and shit. And now Electoral Commission FA political party, independent presidential candidate, any representative, printing houses, any Ghana Police Service, Ikushia Electoral Commission, headquarters, corporate office, if the not NDC before the above to just say, in some of the printing houses, almost printed excess ballot. Now, almost they are my new patriotic party. Now they are reggae election. I could be same say there if we hear by. No, he make us accusation because it is becoming one too many from the NDC. They be almost the assembly barber to ga. In so be aiming. On his local political printing houses were almost all the political parties are local elections. Any independent candidate, almost agent. Oh, what? Process is very costly in agent, any DHR, almost record every feedback, Emma, almost secretary. In the bed, then I'm a printing be a cost of 110 to aid MPP to rig elections. Yamincha dear, Mammy Kensi so, Oba the other woman, New Patriotic Party, your presidential candidate, Dr. Mahamoud Baumia, ever winning December 7th presidential election. And couldn't be a New Patriotic Party there. Into a young most Mamokano. Yes, I say, will be a friendly japa. We're going to interview, I will draw effort. Now, the interview, you say, or not the mechanism thereby or checking printing of excess ballot are a interest of the New Patriotic Party. Into all the printing houses. Now, no diet in him. Obi no sanko radio go esi baby kwesi TV. Esanko can be so we who say the MPP for your person your printing excess ballot. Now you the polling station into a fully your ringing machinery. Hey, if we buy and we meeting an electoral commission friend, you seem paying for over city. And to just say, Seba electoral issues, now we nima and Kotna Bonti maybe one. It's a Dobecano, the good when you master. No could be any. And now, accusation now, Ura Japanese NDC for a year. Princess no a year man. So can say the register is not fit for purpose and contribute here and there. You see, yeah, IPACA, media, former Cavani life. You saw how they were exposed. Dan and run to buy. Also, more questions very 10. If you are in your soul, if the princess not head over the professional arrangement, almost the printed ballot. Now, the sort here, unless you want to misinform the public. And that level of disinformation now ain't this boy. And yeah, they don't become baby. Only in one of the printing houses, yeah, supervisor could do. I am right. Issue about we're really concerned. Now NDC Japan say, me supervisor no attack him. And they out our police station. What accreditation way information ben I requested. All parties must be treated equally. Information at my party, the same information or the party. No, hey, printing now, every polling station, our quotation, printing houses, or more printing, into bedding. Now, and yes, sir, NDC for confusion on some of the bar. Meaning, this will be the approach. Young cutting quartier. Now, overall, Manebo Ama control the Facebook wall. Say the Inolink printed 1 million excess ballots in 2020. No, they will not allow it this time round. What's annoying? Nina Sonny Denny. You see, NDC among election directors now, overall Manebo Amadano, they are confused. And they are confusing their presidential candidates. In terms of also they resist any attempt to print excess ballot. We know Kaseria, for printing houses, back press, Inolink, art commercial, front staff, checkpoint, assembly press. No one church a man sign a man from MONTIE said the and some NDC cano. No could be any. They are confusing their leader. Anna Ojana na Oka said the Obekano. Now, they need to kind of electoral related issues. Some person say, no one to boss, no one say, no one to make any ye. Maybe honor a show so now on say, now no meeting. So he brought new Patriotic Party. Young my supervisors accreditation. Young co demonstration. You need to follow the income. And then Mama NDC accreditation I am my. When you discuss out here, oh my obia because your agent is enough. But you said no. Easy. streamlining the conversation. Into Obia Tinahwase. Confusion na ending the purpose of the ban. Omunya farmer because I say it takes two to tango. Yenye ready say ye be basa because ye nim say elections na e day nim no. Enkunim die ye there. Into ye nka say emmo. So Bible aka. E say oba na akwala na nye ne ba no. Ono de no so ye ntwa nu. But the ne ba ne say ohin jai. Akwala ni ye nyina benya ne so mfaso. Na benyo ka say edokwan so efno a na ato akeka. Okay, maybe ora title na even the holy god. Omoko war title ho. Efno title na na so ka even the holy god afọ. Onya ho asofi. Mamen kan say this for na say. The CI 191 ya amende aye 127 ewo. The CI 127 ewo. National Constitution also. Bibi chomo so omon to mo boas no mo hwe. E chomo so no mo nte ase a omon mra me consult ye be say show mo. Enye emabo, enye patapa, enye demonstration ejina so bia enim. Na ye mo Ghana ho ban. Na assurance Ghana Police Service edema say they are ready to protect obia or arrangement mu. Ombebo Ghana ho ban. And some more can occur any mono. A yard of Omunyai, Nemoa.
Okay.
Kakra Busano. Kakra means to meet me.
All right. Evans Tremwe. Now, Kasa NDC form is inform the public if excess ballot paper no. Yenny any meeting as a dear no macatram. If I.
Oh, and I make us a minute. Represent political party. In TV, I'm making because so and yes, sir. No clear woman say the printing house no more printed ballot. One more quotation. Easy. Nipa do actually within 18,772,215. Easy recorder on the man political party. Revised provisional register. Yeah, you say. Now what you see me on the certified register under the mine by the revised no 18.7 million. And on mama a markup of 2%. The printing houses no so no more printed ballot. What was it? Into the OBR printing no offer constituency be number of registered voters, your markup of 2% or so. To address AB adapting, dispatch ballot to polling station, be asked about BBABA and all that. In Kakranka Castle, but printing house or printing ballot paper there. Almost plate, almost developing plate. Now, plate be a number of ballot also. Na omako print omwie printer omako seti na omai carte na omai serial number omwie omako binding and sticking. In the course of that exercise plate no ebi oha say printing to be na baby a jump o number do na baby a jump into self certificate and so we handed now 1,300 the paper one ya be and they have ubinya 80 and 90 in the printing houses no ya maybe almost setting the be 110 and 120 so that if you best say na when you the best failing their fail or 1,300 paper machine be ebia when you 80 like for from the year name more setting 120 oba be wie no nya 100 na dia kan na wa shade na wa ben na there are evidence from all the printing houses that party agents signing to the shredding of the excess, any the burning of the plater, almost printing. Nini na owa oko printing house o film betumi amu who said it. The final say for each of the constituencies, ballot numbers say necessary printing in booklet. In the booklet, it be 100, it be 50, it be 25, it be 10. We are yes say core war constituency. I see a printing 102,000. Na oma bagging into a bag. Na yi si the seal atwa no. Na political party na the seal atwa. Na a free printing house and the yi si hand police escort number the call regional office. Na district officer or call abisia na why the call. Time ye printing house ni the printing na the bad papers. They are said they say a benny, they all sign certificate. In the evidence for us, parties or copies. Printing house also or copies. Agents are signed. If the Bema wants to open town, no one can see with it. Now they can't attempt for. Now, open so good when the master. Now, per se, I've been born here with him. All the confusion never. Now, per se, also was it. Never say the process next year. Oh, yeah, master.
Intina ekyerɛ sɛ saa excesses na NDC for a reason no ɛnyɛ excesses a obi betumi de adi bɔne wɔ abatoɔ no mu.
Untumi mfa nkɔ baabi because ansana ballot bi abɛfiri printing house akɔ baabi ɛsɛ kɔ party nyɛ di akyire obi adi ne seal to bag a yɛde ballot no final booklet na hyɛ no obi adi ne seal to ano ɛrekɔde na akwakodu region hɔ no so no back no ɔmo bie so no masa cross check say numbers ACR numbers ɛsɛ sɛ ɛba constituency no no ɛno na aba in terms of booklet no ɛne the numbers ni nyinaa it is checked again ɛwɔ regional office hɔ aso na efi akɔ district anaasɛ constituency nti untumi nka ɛna obi anim ana parties ni nyinaa hwɛ ɛma printing house no ɛhyɛde ɛbɛn the abros I said what the officer or printing a there or print ma what printing via so we them in my shade what shade they will see yes what shade no and get keke what sounds so akwa no na easy yenyanum bi na nyame ayo madom ana ma set up on business on the printing services ana akoba se nei Ghana abato ebebenti omne electoral commission assign contractor almost printed ballot ama Ghana. Person see business na say anyhow they operate. And to Brazil na bebusa. Ni no e ri kusi omo konso enye se unim print no ma say omo. Na ori adapa ne say because back press is printing Ashanti and Savannah, Inolink is printing Greater Accra, Checkpoint is printing Eastern Region. There's a scheme to get more ballots for new patriotic party. That could be same way. Meaning say as I say, yes, so. Nemo, and no nanka in media for as I say the IPAC course 1st October, any 15th October. And Kabul say, ain't this if one time more can. Look at be any. Now you see the mechanic say, and Tokano, a snow one now to okay, council, and running with the new patriotic party. They are catcher a for. They are national chairman, any general secretary, a catcher party for, and say a demra, a bayajuma. They are presidential candidate, any nabedi, Anna Moa Omu to Ghana. Any amount holding it on. A policy discussion. And yet, and yet, Cassandre, ye focus. Our eyes are on the ball. Nyaminti and Kunimdi Bay New Patriotic Party. a presidential candidate there. Any parliamentary candidate omujina in all the 276 constituencies. Okay, and who is the man here? Oma si ombo esi nkiti se no credit omonkan. Eto jomaya.
Enti excess no. Ah, wo mo hye no.
Okay, there are even certificates given to all parties. Semi now menim SS papers, shredded papers, plates. Yaseno. Me boa number kind of crap from Nebuton. The printing house. The electoral commission.
Because me kwa na bibisa say so who if the NDC 4 came who sanctioned sa excess no?
And I make us
If
say printing houses no. Omo can say yama quotation say me printing
yes
120. I don't know if I print 150 na me say me document. Me boka. As anything. Me a business person. Me end objective is say me make a profit. And yes, me make a loss. In the figure of the amount, no, na me print. Na printing there, a machine overset it. If you bet me, say into the fourth one, and no, na almost yesterday, no more a benny. Say NDC before or more election directed, maybe now, but no more any. No, I inform me on leadership. And go back say presidential candidate no. Ebe jina baby I can sema in so any. Only sa no mko kan 2020 almost baby over 1 million ballots are printed is getting. Sa na ne o ma start kan. Eno ni na so bi ani ene de o mo kan na so bi ani. Nyame nsa de campaign your presidential candidate no agyin Ghana for aginatum enti ye de yenim se nyame nti nkunimdie ebe new patriotic party dia eno wana mo na yi ohi media for so ma se de se mo so mo betumi etu anamo akọ printing house so na mo busa no mo so akekire mu enye da bia na sese free political parties in chamber enti na me di kan ka se nyame moa ono production team non come on with madin amoya ebwa Ghana democracy mpuntu if the boy nipa we word against the other I do baby the person betia say the own person on tia say so ono so on tia say na no kwen so insuma the dance one fan to a fito into almost some of kind na no kwe bi enim na no they were exposed. Oh, use the office. Printers no, I come on what you say, saying yes, I'm the Omodin Nam, and the issue. Don't be advised on number couple advice on opinion for year. Mijidi said there will be sanity in the system. I am patriotic.
Okay, now provisional voter register na mo de ma mo so mo hwe mo no na mu tesen ma mo.
Oh, I don't say here no. Jumade and the Guso, Copons and Yenina Nebeka. Into to a Namoa, ye ne Oma Omo register no, dink it at home. December 7th, so by dear Maya. Ombi boom, Akotwaba, Amura Mahamudubo. Na elections no. If here October 1, if here October 15, ewa listen. Yesterday, provisional revised version, am I? Oboyano first week of November or the certified or final registered by mine. In the revise now a day you go so young way.
Okay. Evans and a pen, yeah, that's it.
Meso, Madam say, Yamisha will not bring more than Amagna. No crow, Mr. Kitahudia, a party leadership, any party made the polling station executive, electoral coordinators, constituency executive, regional executive, national executive, any other support groups, your volunteers, a Jumadin, Omoye, Eddie no credit, any Ghana for a Casano. In set or by the other Roma. Nyansani Nimbia or the Edria Ura Mahamudu Belmiano. Ghana for Bekwa Baman. Na Wabetwa Egmapa, Nanado Danko Kufado, so. Na Ghana 2 points. Na Ghana Konim. As in James better na Ghana. So him and Damas in Yamisha.
Nyankopon kan ho Evans Nemakonya, Director of Elections at the New Patriotic Party. Ente say JDM ball so bo say excess ballot papers bi akwa the MPP for hon nchiremu eno de abre anopay neat 100.9. Na oko Facebook live neat 100.9 FM neat 100.9 FM. Ya betwe ya kenkan bi ama. Ghana Montie so ne with neat 100.9.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
That the election is transparent and fair. In the past, we have always trusted that everybody who is a stakeholder in this election will behave in a neutral and non-partisan manner. But it doesn't always work. In 2020, when we went to supervise the printing of ballot papers, after we finished printing the ballot papers, we packed them, we all signed, our agents left the printing presses. What happened? They started printing ballot papers again. And some of those ballot papers found their way into the hands of the MPP party. On the election day, we caught NPP agents with ballot papers in their hands. We reported them to the police. Nothing happened to them. So this election, we are not taking any chances. Just yesterday, one of our election supervisors went to inspect one of the printing houses, and an MPP person came there and wanted to assault him. We know that when they print the excess ballot papers, instead of shredding them in front of the agents, they keep them and hand them over to the MPP. We are not going to allow that to happen this year.
We are not going to allow that thing to happen this year. John Dramani Mahama na ode esamna to join mu interview. Ana ye no. Kwamra. Fane yankoi, enhwe nkrata no. De na nkrata na esie.
Ya de mamu akwa ba ya Ghanaian Times ya. Mampeni na nado danko Akufo-Addo His Excellency. En what say obi a ye beto abama no. Obeda ni tumi ade asenensa. FDA for na Ghana Standard Authority for Alante. Omu di omu ko omaimu ni nyina nationwide. Ya omu trese industry SMEs omu yedie eda wonu akoma so panti. Omu ni omu oto abasakom na omu adwuma akoso. NDC aban oni stakeholders ya wodo obeka bomu ayadwuma. Said ye governance system adwuma. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na eka we. Jewelry shop bi a yasi sika na gum kotokuo mu. Enye sika ketewa. Kofuo wo sika o. Kotokuo pa na yahye sika wo mu sei. Ena anwro bes no. Eje ya tupa. Omude edwane kroye. Na yebeti wo mu definitely. House of Folk omu tumi hye mediema watakwa na say na akansi no koi. Accra House of Folk never say die until the bones are rotten. Omu hye me no mediema ansebi. University of Ghana Stadium. Sa stadium ne de makase moma school no nhwe so. Ayasa na mo de ma GF fo ni omu hyiafo eka ho a eno so mbese no. Accra Lions and Asamates ebo 1-1. Linkley Sports Stadium. Asante Kotoko Ansebi Heart of Lions no baako. Ni Ejay Kraku the 2 Sports Complex. Vision FC Ansebi Ediana nso Ansebi. Nana Kromansa Park. Nso Atremai FC Semieno. Bechem United SME no. Golden City Park Brekum Chelsea SME no. Ena Basaki Holy Stars SA2. Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium Carrera United Yansebi Nations FC SA Bako. Dance Park Baby any Go Stars Yansebi Dreams FC Omonso Entumi Yansebi. Say na Sisapuno no etie. Baby any Go Stars Omuna Omahuredi Nkai. Omu 19 points. Nations FC ewo 16 points. Kumasi Asante Kotoko ewo 15. Mediamba 15. Chelsea 14. Samatex 14. Lions 14. Accra House of Folk Eda 12. Nso Atrema 11. Bechem 11. Vision Enso 11 points. Carrera 9. Apostles 9. Basaka 9. Ediana 8. Accra Lions 8. Dreams FC 5. Legon Cities 5. Na team a friend Apostles. Sorry. Na telepost Democrat anenim ha 2024 election. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Neka say say makwan na print papers bi nkoka ho. Na yemfa nkoma nkofo bisa monye. Ohene ba ne ne papa te ase. Joyce Bawa Mutari ana obisai. Say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia IGP na Electoral Commission. Into omu so omu pepis wa abatu omu ana obisa. Lordina Mahama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne ho kani ana odi akade a enye kuma edi akoma Tishigu Health Center eno watamale eniyama no doso osi wo munye na wonfa nkrakra wo ho na Jumedia a course why a friend is a governance forum no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kasa was no. Which I won't for be at the Aba. Daily guide the Democrat and Nimwa Adabraka Robin near course one. I deep in funny that and walk at and say, Sanko for ne betum. And call for the Bams and woman to tie around you because also a bra red car no be parky yanwa. Oko inside no okoshe mu tire na yehu se kotokuo na aya atenten aboma omu de beto car ne boot no omu asa akọ no omu akwaton foforo de abeto car ne boot na omu kato mu bam a omu movie ya pe kwansini no omu asa ba reverse na reverse ni mpa no omu ba no no omu nim so nipa no eho no kura baje omu why oba no de be se eho no baabi eho apen na anro besi pe sa no omu park Highlander be esinten o omu sisi ke kotokuo kwabna ne na soa no de akotum no asa betam second one no de ko na tupa omu de ko aposifo se ebeti omu Fatima to Abubakar Information Minister Teresa JDM ye threat ema ye democracy. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enra oni mmebunu ehyiaye. Na mmebunu a woni omu hyiaye no eniyama baako be se 25 a wo de ma mmebunu ena na oka ho asem. Akosia menu kuzi wa sase Akatamansu Road Project no oye we kura wo meya mrase bejeni o en wo ye sade papa yase afre no enye yase afre no minimum no e friend Salifu Amoako oye sofo onyame nipa na ono ankase we hunu se Ghana sa na ya boa ye hunu egu ase wasem ma ya obekase ye nyina do asem ba na obehun se yes agbaboles egu kromo aye ten wo ne ba no ya charge no man solota enti yesi won konkoda kokum kakra was mending public sector lawyers conference November 5th enti November ne de toso enum awrade ya adom a wotena na lawyer for conference no ebekoso Mekobi. Meko a lawyer for conference. Meko akujine mama Mejiyam Ken Kennedy OSEI. Meko akujine mu ama no. Lawyers no forum no mena meko akujine mu ade ama Ken. Chief Justice and the judiciary are ready. Said 2024 election. But ebi ebeba no mbe solve. Me coming to me na mbonsi wo 33 days yo akane yakwa akoto aba yase boko enipa yekum wo mu wo no nya nipa ketua esi e de 21 yase drobeni a ukuta student a omo besen eno anse ye che drobeni ni si school nkwada no en wo mo se droba no ne ka ne nyina aka ho na wo ten wie drobeni a wo kɔ ne ba bia wo di student yo ntokwa no kura wonim ho maache eno ane so okoto mu akeke nti yesi student no ene ye ja droba ni ni she ka no no mu twa ja tum ene wo mo se droba no ena ka no maami asle usu akufo se 5G na papa na wo yira ye no aposifo nti mo anka hwe ya nkyere yen eno anse wa yira yeah, investigation kakra be 3 days you say 5 days later yakohunu yehunu a eno anso obia kana no atum eba ne se na papa ne yiraye ne yekohunu wa he o ma we dem se me ka me si de bia me ka tem se dako ye be sore na akroma hu nipa ko Bishop Salifu Amuaku abunkotodwe ewa ha sei na ne ba no ya charge no ene ye de no akọ remind ewo msi wo sanso ye de no call remind na mo Ghana fo sofo ya asoma ba ne ba ho maka ka munta soda na wase wo be koso o de koso edi matem menwini abato no Dr. AGYEMAN Bawumia, His Excellency the Vice President and worker JDM. Politicians ya didi atem no nye serious. Professor Jena no poku AGYEMAN small kan ni akofa betuwe. Yasi started action. Starting action in the wrong court can lead to the loss of a perfect case. Why? Sema koko tuwa. Na ningina nya court kuro no a. Court ye nkom patent ne. Na ade court na ya wrong. Court be ya wrong. Na Samia Wuku
na Pabne.
Hey.
NPP parliamentary candidate or Adenta Ebrenze.
Akosia men.
AKA Kuzi.
Me say wo ye kwan yo. Say.
Oh yeah, kwan o.
Yeah, o ye kwan. O ye kwan
so.
Anyway,
this is the first time I'm ever being interviewed.
On what machine?
Oh eh.
Machine. On original wa wo supervising.
Za. Akosia sa menu, mache.
Kenya.
Na on to say.
It's your problem for.
Agwarama bojo so pa.
Anyway, people na.
Ete bojo so. That yeah. Na adenta to say answer e be call yensem substantively na adenta to say oh.
Oh, adenta say omunya oba na me akusi samin. Metio mo sufre, metio mo how. Say me di me ni share say me so madenta man. Le mama na no me so. Do na say December 17th. I'll make sure my dream.
Na yes o yi akwan bi o.
Patron start adenta container lakeside. You say what adenta and then essential for me no akasa. Omuna say what adenta.
Unfortunately me what do me kwa benya.
Oh.
But adenta so me who do pa because me papa former vice chancellor Professor Odrouzu. Don't me say our Sahud no more baby.
Oh,
Nti ambeta be sha pa.
Oh, wonderful. And the next one now I transfer now.
Mate.
May your accountancy road no so. And about drip machines that ya did na incoming president Dr. Baumia and making sure that every district benyan no you the near threat in a road no be ofa really gone omanya drip ne ho fa so pan and call for sending messages. The beautiful thing you can say digitalization internet be a wow or sending message no the name GPS location account no access anka yembe level road no mama nka say aban ne adenta di ni ye eba route adenta dodo a unim say ye kwan no minim say moba all African games me sure say moba covered but who say botima kwan no school junction na nakum ina done under this government so kwan no fe inner roads there are challenges no ewo but to person you kind near you have to show capacity. You have to show so bit you they do much on about me. In the container leak side there, over 20 years Sebe, quite a problem, even though a major access route, the shortcuts to a lot of areas within a dental, we did see many so and I made. In Bano so wa dental damakuma supa, a dental market in Michiamo, Obujo market Michiamo, Omode challenge to me so AJ Chomu here. Ye juma me de support call ye me di omuhuni use sikano soft loans mutia pepepe e ma omunua no more market so nya access use me hu say a bigger problem sebe if I increase it's outside of market na ebeboa me de san share na eba no mutie mi a ye doctor ba mi a women's fund no oba ne kesie ama munya e ho mfa so e wo so healthcare, my health screening, it's impacted 25,000 minimum of constituencies. My free national health insurance in the tens of thousands. So, the CC schools, with the support schools. In Bebuno, we did training. I'm a more academic account. 2 weeks ago, yeah, my 150 of them. Academy the Bayo Majuma, various disciplines, baking, a 3-year electrical jobs here, moving to kitty. A bit of question, so Academy of the Bayo Jumano crown on to be says, I am me at your breast. It is not enough, but Mrs. Say, in Kakan, be a beyond it, it be a snamakan, the crime catcher say, be there about be there be there about but my me here me sumo money then da me change your mother there makes me aya say only be for no e bet your mo breast no me middle class no omo road no be so mo access to electricity access to water electricity security issues because na no ya mo di money share ya mo say me the motorbikes come identify divisional quarters. Someone patrol, someone she looking our consumption. Yeah, mammy monko, who did Johnny idea. Told me no panel be a bishum back to junction, which are junction cotadi. Sika crowd of pay a year, but not at the boy for a bishum. In some way, patrols to increase visibility, at least a best care away on one or more years abonnement. There's a lot makes me about and the pay them said.
Okay, internet say wo hwe adenta na manfo no agye watum say wo mo ebeto abamba as their MP. Mashe we duane.
Bebre in focus on so bana kwesiamino. Cozy, ubisa cozy cares. Ka cozy mkase cozy 1. Sisi ayeda number 1 so cozy 1. So bad denta akra or nam akra no be catch zone makwesiamino. Na so humbling, but it means say Juma na mayeno do na eniaso. But yeka number 1, you team here it's here for metric. My enkasa done deal or identity December 7. Sorry, Kocha Banamami. ene majini na yadin na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Okay. Now, yeah, can Dr. Baumia say vote for your future, Baumia to the youth. Also, now you're chairperson manifesto subcommittee on the youth. That's a ben amebuni yenhwe.
Medasi. Enra Dr. Baumia diminisha diyo especially for youth no edede. Okase opese otie okdebi okase a year ago no diminisha diyo etromuni. Sanso kase me interactions are why na priorities are eda in beginning so miensa education, skills, any jobs. Oji to mu say who education you can acquire skills there will be here say there's a good economic environment, a big creative good jobs, ama good pay. Whether say one kasa na only with juma and now say we employee or jumi be and this no per se and no okay say when we create a business friendly environment possible say be creative close to 4 million jobs. I didn't know kasa say asat this year kasi many will kasi SMP the Stanley Poor SMP sorry Omaka said they are going to as far as forecasting is concerned they are putting Ghana 5.4 economic growth. Ubeka said 5.4 no is it significant? It is. Why? Yeah, by being 2016 net 3.4 and major sectors had been negative, especially agric. Now, despite Yaba Bema or vice president, medical pandemic, historic medical pandemic, a ball countries, a collapsing economies, till date, you to say a year in African countries, Nigeria, 4 years in 3 weeks demonstration. A day a comedy on women's country in Sri Lanka, should they see Union working and then see economic hardship. So the world is going through something. Occasioned by then, by area Chesia a ball a mine now. A 2 year Ghana, Yamin Tardy, or Kendimia or Dani, now the Danko Kufad. Put everything on the line so the rebel Ghana for Mumbai. What happened? Other international bodies kept referencing Ghana as doing something well. UK, near my editor, then on my year. 3 months, almost 3 months later, and they started implementing after consultation with us. Into BBC, you can't be BNC, then you can't throw. Now, when there's conflict, when there's strife, why won't they pray? Women and children. Children will transition to youth. There have been challenges. Despite that, government has created 2 million jobs. One casa me GDC move it the data was given. Because say me are Dennis miracles. Or they are actually breakdowns as far as government institutions and the components as far as private sector is concerned. Or the same book say, yes, I be that. Despite the challenges, I'm here, vice president. I'm supervising policies, which includes Agenda 111. Agenda 111 created opportunities for people to get jobs. Offer your friends saying mobile money interoperability, the convenience for people doing businesses. Or say, one specific thing obey is to create 1 million jobs in digital skills for the youth. What does it mean? You can force industrial revolution and technology. Countries are moving there. Dubai, they go for they na Dubai now tourism and the money say and the money we import yes. And a rare born despite it go yes. They have invested there, but they are seeing the importance of tech. Ghana, so once we train the workforce and position them such that Amaya Omuhia Salibano, Edomini Bet Ghana as for our workforce. Company or Silicon Valley, we know that's the tech hub, America, or more workforce, India, Obiti, your friends say Netherlands, The workforce, India. People are sourcing from other countries. Why can't it be same for us? And only in Australia, or the say it is possible. Talk about me, a man of possibilities. Near more castle obeying. Or yes, we have had challenges. Yen and until the start challenges no existed. Na me de bia me yɛmhyɛ say COVID baayɛ anka ɔmampɛn da na ɛte so a ka yɛho twee o because hwee nsi wɔ wiase no yɛda so mu 4 years hwee nsi wɔ wiase no ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ magician wɔ create jobs hwee nsi yɛ no the ministers ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛkyagye yɛ phones do yɛngyae phones charge na nti dum so no hwee nsi yɛ no ne minister baako ka kyerɛ sɛ who was a member of parliament ɔka kyerɛ sɛ mbɛbunu no ɔmpɛ ndwuma a ɔmokɔgyina kwan ho na ɔmondɔ grass na grass no mokyekye ne bɔtɔ a obi gyina hɔ a ɔbɛtɔ ɔbɛnya ho fa so saa na ɔmoka kyerɛ yɛn nti okindini a ɔte wiase ase beebi a wiase ɛrekɔ no ɔno na ɛsɛ yɛde Ghana hyɛ ne nsa ɔndi president da nti ɔbɛyɛ accountable ɔbɛsɔ mu yie deɛ wɔadi da no ɛno ɔka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔde TVET bɛba TVET yɛ deda mehu ɔmo manifesto ne yɛmhyɛ mu si nti mo ni sɛ TVET yɛ free wo sɛ wo bɛyɛ ne free come on sometimes we take young people for granted. We shouldn't. Dr. Baumia is as passionate about young people. He's as passionate about their welfare. Baumia means business. Baumia means well-being. So, in the movie, there why be that a dikesi etonini ojini muma o sign ball ho ban no entune ntwene enemi kese in the movie obi wo tie in the last 7 years, I'm free no secondary school. If I'm in school because of school fees there, because free SHS or education here came from skills. 1 million a youth to be trained. You are going to need teachers. You mother obi wo how you there teaching. He's talking about incentivizing teachers so no many teachers need to have access to vehicle. Using private sector, the Ghana buy first policy, what is he talking about? Say, producing goods locally. Public institutions should source the locally produced goods. And no, what creative demand immediately. I'm a young person entrepreneurship. Just foundation, I'm a private company. I'm going to secondary schools and I'm competitions to enhance entrepreneurship skills. I'm training also. You'll be shocked. Ghana and Kra and what secondary schools are on best on your business. Education streamlining. When said, education minister, look at the investment in TVET, look at the investment in STEM, positioning the Ghanaian user or anywhere in the world that obey me I do. You see, global citizen can it starts from the education, it starts from the skills, which will create the jobs. And the jobs now can or stimulate the economy now by a friend saying tax rate here only. Tax rate of 3 years incentive a tax breaker. Do you know what it means? Majority of startups, the percentage of at least 60% or so within 3 years no, they struggle. Into 3 years no, only tax break no. A tax breaker, it means say challenges will be facing on cost no. What's in the breast? It will be to made now. SMEs, small medium size businesses. Guess what they do? They employ 80% of Ghanaians. Also, they fund are more targeted at them directly. What does it mean? It means going to stimulate their business. It's going to drive demand. It's going to create opportunities. It's in Juma Beba. Where will be a what's nasty? A dream. And why is it possible? Time of fan go prices a cost show. I am there. Am I no be brain who jumbe? What's nasty? And also the good for oil policy bed. Now good for oil, any textbook be.
Now, good for oil policy. No, I don't know. I yield the results, Viama.
I yield the results in the sense that the price of fan and Quebec efficiency. That's the immediate impact. Yes. And then last week, a friend saying, British economy headline, they said they are going to back their economy with gold. It means that Obi Asian or engineer in real time or find a solution that has direct impact. This is a once in a lifetime president. I'm telling you. Now me, you're to say because we think of any football club. Any club in Manchester United. And the Ferguson, Jinane Naiso, not me Babaka, the man in Safusi and Fanem Brabak. Because of that club near my year, they be see that. So you can imagine if you have a coach, a once in a lifetime coach, that you get all the glory, all the laurels, all the opportunities. And then I'm here with Dr. Baumiam. Because as vice president, why you strong? He supervised no kind, mobile money interoperability, Agenda 111, free SHSE, or Panema, or down or Wabua Amanisi. And you're for Ghana. I mean, Ghana is better positioned, second highest education quality in Africa, seventh lowest multi-dimensional poverty rate. Ghana can list of countries with zero hunger. The thing is, yes, but Ubinya Bibi. Obieni Ghana ha, because 2 days you only year, 1 day you only year. It be a quality of food, no, and a quantity, but some better pound. Oh, you can say, I want you all, and still people find a way. And I want you to know, baby, Kwabna for a while, me assure say, Obi wa butcher back as a Kwabna, almost a name because me, I'm to Ghana, $1 dollar, and I'm in pound. No, Nazi, I mean, will be advert. If you are not $1 dollar, 1.3, so $1.30 or so. They say it's only $6 in the space of 3 years. It didn't see that. American cat, me, America, years are in Koshiabo, and the needs in a bit, the price of basics, a good start going up, and then it means there's a problem. Everywhere in the world experience a challenge. They acknowledge the challenge. How much more are a developing country? But despite these challenges, younger some 4 years. Despite these challenges, you're coming class on go fee because you need your school fees or secondary school. You somehow if you Ghana for our force. The month in baby opportunity. Look at the first class secondary school. That means a Hantamine school. SHS. It's right. You know, in a higher Bushian as a Ghana. This is a government school. And you should position them so that they have as much opportunity as those in the private school. And that is what he's looking at. And in doing that, it's creating opportunities. It's creating job opportunities. When obeying, obey cost why. Yet a medical drone. Oh, cast obey. Then a union kind. You're that NDC in ban or then no kind. Or say the best the bar or more a formal a den or the best or more muko jaria. How? And this a running a presidential aspirant Kamala Harris reference Ghana's medical drone delivery. Into the gains, it do or her, it be a comfort your more personal issues near diabetes are binding issue. But the impact is felt. The impact is there. They a mistake. Now you have more opportunity and rolling out even one policy. It is going to be a number of excuses. I didn't make us. By 2008, I'm paying before I get free maternal health care, national health insurance, school feeding, capitation grants, all these things that were happening. I because any and I then Kasaya ne koto aba and NDC for buy. Omo buy it pizza. Omo catches national health insurance 110 penny. That was the flagship policy. Omo here who did it. One time. And then one time they sat on every platform, newspapers, everywhere. We saw that Bombay. Abe Madam Mukachen say Masha de no me. How? Ama the autism they see that or training. I bet the president. He couldn't even do that policy. What is even worse is the one top policy back could stay. A strong Ghana for the also. Me call grounds na me campaign and business. You know NDC. Then policy no more they buy. Now go farm mom some see dooms on and say David. Dooms on your policy. Yeah, no me. No mastery because so money pass the dooms on your policy. But a problem. Say what is identified by Onono. Hey, so how now you come 4 years. Dr. Baumia is a man of possibility. With the area looking for mantra, dream she crying, not dream mundo or what's in ma. Oh, fade the attempt and answers. Until 1 million youth and digital skills is possible. It is. We are able now here. Oh, here university degree is here digital skills. So coding, you know, a bit more from basic education is here. The company which know America, no one find a labor force if Ghana, and it is possible for them to be working. You can't one student, one tablet, or more out here. Now go home into me. They be on a textbook. The young person needs to know where the world is moving to. Into offer device you can tell exactly what the function is. So we can't afford to give it to somebody or say about the TVET free, TVET free. Then Dr. Baumia can obey SME fund, obey women's fund, obey about electricity rate also the 2,000 megawatts because from solar energy, obey because I know so the rates or say commercial rates or better as far as power is concerned to boost our industries obey it is possible. I say NPPD manifesto 2 over 75% is achieved per your own assessment as far as media is concerned. One fan is a main charge of what did the media say as far as vetting it was concerned. I'm saying my and every policy there are challenges. We continuously take the feedback and then tweak it. It's better than not doing the policy at all and dismissing it. It will be only 4 years or the soon. Can't even have the moral audacity say when the lives of young people are concerned. And he said, Dr. Bamiaka said, a vote for me is a vote for your future. Only a mistake, right?
Okay.
It's December 7th. Yemfa votes the money. My yemfa votes the chiche. Medase.
Okay. I go see an open yada say so when you didn't come on. Okay. Jenny Aya Akosia Esamenu or your chairperson manifesto subcommittee on the youth. It is Dr. Baumia say vote for your future. So okay bibi di achire mbabuni na emunche mo na yaje. Yeah ba.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana man.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya udeni, uye bwe. Baumia, minya udeni, uye bwe.
Hey, Mami Jemfwa, ne ma wani aji we away say.
Minia, se me kaya dia free SHS, ayama me ne me ma wo hu. Na me hu ne minya mpo. Esan dia na nado danko Akufado, eno Dr. Baumia ayenti. Se wo kaya bra, me kuna no hwe ye nyina efri mu no.
Ane, me kai pa.
Na ni daso nyina sa. Se me de me ma miensa ne nyina be ko school. Ekosi se na nado danko Akufado ene Dr. Baumia edi free SHS ebaye. Se sia me ma miensa, kofi, esi, ene kojo, eni na ko school akese ni bi. Minia, na wonim de ya no mo eka. Omo se omo ba, omo de nsachaye bebe mo. Ebi mo se omo ba omo be twem. Ebi mo so omo ba omo ma ofo ni bi etua school fees ni bi.
Hey, omo pese omo yoma de ni bi mo. Enti just why na ntua. Na why nko ni free. Omo pese omo ya, ye ni bi no. Esi nchen. No mo side omo connection man. Any protocol nsem yi. Say free SHS papa ya yemba yi koyo.
Eno ti na wose aboy ahomodin bia say. Ye bebo free SHS ho ban. Na ya no mamba mba say ade papa. Na nado ene Dr. Baumia ede abrayen yi o.
Anya free SHS for ya na mama ne nkofo say anya possible yi. Nanso se say dear.
It is possible. Afiwe, ye tu abadi abo free SHS ho ban. Tu mama Dr. Baumia, #1 on the ballot.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Ghana Montier Senior we need 100.9. And WhatsApp line no. Mama send a message now you could realize intimi and be drew ye because your system intimi and yeah my info receive you more fan chain. What's some messages in the more fan chain? Why? Say intimi and king kind. Be a baby be Facebook. Na ya can kind Facebook dear no. Na ya hon near a woman. Are you neat 100 points? Na be da phone so ha. Obusuma na hene atena se. Ya sanita no political analyst. Watena se. Enti ya behwe na ya the discussions no. Ya the ahisha so. But I think ya ko Facebook live I benya messages ni bi ho. Ya can go so me wache.
Yeah, you are Jerry.
Ezai.
About the area.
Kasagu ni mo.
Kasagu. Ona ma fa de na aka kotokoro. Ije kotokoro na ye the economy.
Be microphone.
Economy. Enti se kotokoro mu nya aja se obi bia anya.
Na e basa.
Na wo hwe se ne ekuru mu so aya. Aja se hand to mouth. And play day no ubono 00 na de kusi anwumre 1. Now the other just say onamu. Nti okay. You funny sir.
All right. Now. Mache. Na e dey say.
Yankopon hyiranko.
Yes, and them mo microphones e wo for mo.
What do my dear no. Show console no.
We anya console.
What you mean?
I say
machines I dada.
Yeah. Okay. Nane obibi aboko.
Ya me adum hyiranko ehu na aka yen.
Ede.
Me see ehu na aka yen.
Adentra.
See ya wo number bi kura na usuro.
I'm Robert na. This what abraka intra.
Apart from the economic hardships, we don't want to witness this kind of robbery going on and killings, etc. Hey, we are sure something Kasakese. And Huna Kayen, but I want to believe, say, by and large, we'll find solutions to some of these problems.
Okay. But as my main message see kakra in the to me on WhatsApp in Amico Facebook live. When say Masaudu Kumaso Bantamasa, what a brilliant and inspirational speech by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to the youth of Mother Ghana. The youth of today are the future leaders of tomorrow. Free SHS is a good foundation to assist the youth in staying in education. We cannot guarantee this country into the hands of JDM. We am Masaudu Kumasa Bantama. Dijo Malene were years ago also say if Ghanaians want the best for this country, then they should give the MPP government more time beyond the normal 8 years and see how Ghana will be massively transformed in terms of infrastructural development. In regards to Samia Uku. Adanse Bonadi Fioboase. For youth empowerment, jobs and development, vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Odeneho Kofi Apienim Enin, the independent parliamentary candidate for Boase West. Enti your campaign ma we skirt and blouse no. We say good morning to you, Mark Jerry. Please tell the desperate former president that Ghanaians don't have short memory, so he should stop inciting his supporters against the Electoral Commission because there is no way we will vote for him. Odei Edifree, Odei Mensam. Also, why is the other parties making it as if it's only the NDC that is interested in the 2024 elections? Don't they also see the mistakes and why are they always quiet? Ricardo, also good morning to you, my lovely brother. Honorable Madam Akosua Menu, our incoming MP is the hope for Adenta. We say the voice is an insult to voters. What of the voices are you referring? And Godfrey Jako said, McJerry, you promised not to talk about Boku conflict. on your live show. Schiffman or say the modern day economy strives on digitalization, and Dr. Bawumia is the best candidate to move Ghana forward. Ghana can't be reset back by the NDC, so we should forget about JDM and his fake promises. We say the NDC and the Mahama are only campaigning on their perceived sufferings and hardship of the ordinary citizens without presenting any credible policies to address those concerns. Some more. Mesha Kasante said Dr. Bawumia should come and answer to the 5 questions asked by President Mahama and stop making noise around. And if he is able to answer even 2 out of the 5 questions, Ghanaians will consider him and give him 35% in the general election. Enoch said, Kwabramafo, are you going to do the same thing when NDC come to power? Mark Jerry, Johnny Jones, that's it. Okay. Yendi komo. So far, Electoral Commission ballot papers are more printing. JDM akase excesses be akwa kudi MPP for binsam. Yene MPP edin komo. Yene NDC edin komo. They have problem about excess ballot papers, of which say excess no. Yes, say I am woman saying no, but not necessarily say ubi ba beje de akwa reggae elections. So banaine and then ebe mama dwan say excess ballot papers printed. Ekwa kudi MPP for some the reggae election.
Ebechia atie for anopai. Na enchia kase no akoma amapanyi Mahama. Na bedi achire Professor Jena no poko AGYEMAN. Ene obi bia wajebre etie anopai. Mark, excess printing of ballots. You nim the year omdi year okromu ha. In fact, 2016, Ekoche Mrantie bi ewo hotel Kumase. Aw ba kudide Andy Owusu. Ye aid to chairman would to me. Shanti regional chairman. Actually, Obabaye Galamsey committee ewo presidency ne Charles Bisiu. Anas a camera no kwache omo a no efi ho. E ko chichi omo sacks of printed a ballot papers aya tom printed. Egu hotel hono mo a omo be distribute ni ade na police for e kokwache wom. Na before say be chi wom no mo move bi aye den akodada. Nti bibia no ye to abana behu say na ebinum ensaka bi no mli akokogum because be voter turnout
ballot papers without serial numbers.
Now, but what who see a kind ballot papers? That's what we are kind of who checks serial number on the ballot paper. Majari, maybe so. So you're a media person. Yes. Why report to be that? Who checks serial number? Why? Oh, yeah, no, I check is a way you say. Azana wa kind.
Obey ballot paper no. Say agents now one you proactive.
Oh, nobody checks serial number on the ballot paper. I'm telling you. My deal election chief in 1996 na me sha say.
Na serial numbers na the good society.
I know ye. Say 1 to ABA 50 I know na a booklet ya print ni ade aguso ni ade. Omo check hwe. Ofa sometimes kra stamp na e watch no. Obo say ebi de kra asan different. So in 2020 Inolink ya omo kan na ya sama na contract ya was print biemu. Omo printed excess ballot of over 1 million. And my agent kwache wom. Omo printed house one. Can story ni say NDC wrote to IGP. NDC reported to IGP to investigate that 1 million printed of ballot papers. Besi e no man yan hwe. In fact, here to abano.
Sa ballot papers no man she.
Omo na say o ma she.
It's all
almost machine.
Excess.
My Jerry, one more no I didn't see my contract. Me. Abayama me contract na me ye dwuma ma no. Me se be dia me ho teme me ni wo sika nti me ya contract na ma na broso na maboka. Senya bayin na be catch me kokua mu say print this for me a. Me ayama me contract na I want to make profit no. Me sell me books ni me sika na ma den. Ma print over 1 million aguso. Ye bisa yisi say ye den na ade we ba ya. Yisi say. Omo anticipate den run off. 18 of my apprentices are SS ballot. Now run off for all the presidential candidates also. What to be that? Am I Jerry? And here to a greater Accra. Some printed ballot papers were found on the floor. Among for to be a good. Been one ya coin the Biako gum. And you want to see a two abandoned say Ashanti region over 300,000 votes and a bros. Ye can't somewhat in the eka. They want to meet you or any coffee watch attack near the in free operations na yomoya. In fact, I guess so. Your interview and my almost omnium kwanya would to me a fast year the Erege Abano or Ashanti region. Ballot stuffing. Ballot stuffing.
That time NDC agents were.
Banjay.
And now all the fine.
Me catch you say. Yeah, call a send off. Many near ye general. Ne nipa di tu aba intimidating crowd polling stations. One to see a shoot two Malik any public as enough. That's what they do, intimidation. Yet me chase agents and when we police station say run for your life.
The patrol be chase agent we were Shanta region na.
Oh. Yeah, can someone. Oh my uncle. No money boy in your team, my Jerry.
Obi chase agent.
Me say 300,000 votes. Ebroso Ashanti region. Omu chagum. Won't me ada wrong.
Anya no correct.
Yo.
Asema kan anya no correct.
Mate.
You totally inaccurate.
Yo.
Ade Ghana. Uganda na Ghana.
Say ye to abano a. Ye printing no a. Ye wo SS a. Ye maye dey e printing. A percentage of what they have printed. Say be a 5% and after because ye be 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 say no money ade. It's in a yes, SS. Nina, I account for on the pink sheet. So just here. Be ready, the party regional chairman and on my Tom printing the chairman Crawford. Would you 50 city? I know I Jimmy Lumi and Saka on your ballot papers now. Tom printing. Do go to an issue or no year ago. In fact, Hopsy, I bet educated a quantum fast or rigging in printing. So that was the whole. Upon anything, so I said, because of the Dutch Maua. Would you let you? Oh, no, yes, our operations. Isn't say ye kase ye hu bi say esan koso a we have to ye fa ye ni ento form na ye nhwem because electoral commission awabon ayi sa contract electoral commission ye bibia won the powers of Beregi Abayaba Dr. Baumia every from the it's about so Beregi Abana Baumia so that's it it's ye kan ye ni ye kan na ye de this na se koye ayi na se anko ya obi anu a obeti ase wo this election because the Kufuado Ariata say on hand over Major Mahama electoral commission Ariata so me enye forensic audit o ma enye hwe he say crowd dey say region bia be declare the presidential results be declare who wins at the region and san aba national AGYEMAN ayere we 7 years to abanimu but omo ankasa de omo pe e na omo ye majority say your mama e kan opanyin ankasa e kasi ya print abama na boso e dey ti omo kopro we japa omo hu so ye security person now we be am NDC pe then they target you want to meet Kuma every day and Kofi Boachi person you say Kofi Boachi is no more in the service now so ni nyuma o ye Kumasi office Kofi Boachi betin is what 20 da bia obonidi is Jerry electoral commission pa ni abro so no mo nkɔhye no agency ni nyina wo no mo hye ni sa na bi fa na e ballot you know dia ene na aba no ye be san to no foforo we are not going to accept the results.
John Dramani Mahama make a categorical statement say sa excess na kwa kodi MPP
na me ho ni yen ho ne ba electoral commission print SS or the NDC how the MPP e on
Hey, Mosomo Kasapa.
Why Kasa?
You guys just
Okay, John Mama or Yakora. Now, secret information or I'm telling you, who secret information John Mama. Who secret information change your mama? He gets daily briefing, security briefing.
Okay.
So if you don't know, I'm telling you, into a cancer when you oka. Only a tro. You plenty of banner the MPP for.
When you say electoral commission force your party for one.
How are you?
I want
to say now, somebody in Central. Somebody Central for corporate
electoral commission for Asia party for no. And this for Kobe. And then this for the men prove one electoral commission say ballot papers say akwa kodi MPP for nsem a JDM e kan say some with the two.
My Jerry. Electoral commission this composition. You want political party. Oh me ba me you asem na no. Oh. Okwa ni akosa concept political parties no ma be make and say who and who here even asem ko discuss. Look at the area akwa don kono kofia palu mu ko your IPAC. Ye serious discussion about election. Normally concept e na akọ now see because all of them are against you. You are the only person who can't. You sorry. No, I can't say who you are sorry. At the end of the day, what's someone the electoral commission to one more. And you are the more friend and the end of and none of the essential folk of our printing house will be near there. You can't one of the printing house. I am man of contragia. And you no printing or printing at the end of China. Yeah. I feel and sign a letter commission. AG at the end. I feel in some sort of my back press in money. So that's it. No. I feel near Besha, sir. I OT region, so Western region at the NSO. So, my contractor, on here any panic capacity. Omgia, no more corporate. Into your printing, or bar not the half or comma MPP for. This your madam, no more tom printed. Yeah, near Chiche, the Amar regions, and only a cock. Yen with Omoyenina. It's emergency, a cancer, my yanka. And your mama on Yakora Sabi were deep of Ampania Bedi actually at the Omampania Casada was supervising elections. It's only mediocre 2012 election, he supervised 2016, he supervised as president. It's your customer when mediocre only a tro. It is a UGD fine when you can also take your own. So that's it. It's a year, electoral commission will do justice to election now, Babayeno. Na eye free and fair na so obi ya lose a obeji atum na sa anye free and fair na se lose dia ilala nya dia ye beji abanatum.
Okay. Manas ata wine kaje what's your
Jerry Mr. Who Mr. Opa. Good morning.
Good morning. And I know upon chroma more your way.
You see a man does it. Nyame adum am fan check say ma ye tie for ne omo follow Facebook live na me share ni nwa pania sanita no any
ayema wakwa ba yenga.
Yes me chia keke me I'm just on me chia keke.
Okay Nanel.
Jerry.
Yes sir. Electoral commission printing a question in there
ya chia atiefo akanchiro mo say ye ho ye nti ye to aso no Jerry. Sometimes I know who you are. It appears to me your questions and your argument when it comes to say, it appears in your mind it doesn't exist.
It exists, no, but you should demonstrate, established. Now, JDM say, about the easy. John Dramani ma onye nipa to.
Yes.
Or say MPP for ballot papers akwa kodi omo. And ya yes electoral commission for said if that evidence no kra e na wo kokachire yisi fu enra. So this is what we are asking. Let's say ballot papers ya printing. Ya ton printing she party chairman be them. And I walk na ya yi ya ma said ya easy sound.
Mark, you see.
And now
there are two ways.
Realistic agree.
There are two ways in elections. Sebastian Yemwa. Your back on rigging, meboa. And your back on gerrymandering, meboa. Mark, nobody is here to say NPP for no omukwano muwi abem. There have been two parties since the 32 years ago of our so-called democracy. Every point in time, we must understand that the government in power has more your friend is saying, abilities and the capacity and capabilities and everything at its disposal so also be rigged election. We must understand that election can be rigged. We have had examples in this country. If for nothing at all, we have seen and we have caught people red-handed holding ballot papers. I printing amount.
Ifre.
The last election 2020.
Na Ifre.
Mark.
Nana. Nefre. Yenya Ghana how?
No, you say ballot papers.
Ifre.
Every Ghana here.
Ifre electoral commission wana. Was it the valid ballot papers?
Mark.
Valid ballot papers.
Menko voted that. MFN na meko jina hwahwe serial number.
Yes.
It is never check serial number. They know it. The political actors.
So what is the work of the agents?
Mark, I'm saying, sir, me and me kwako vote no. I don't have that time to go and look at your first serial number answer. And any partner will share my serial number here to a sequential. Or more now they can be bought. Sir, this is what we are going to do. And then you say, agents are the people you should liaise well with them, train them well. Momonja vigilant, nothing so. Ma omo nkwansha ebema obia hu say the inducement be background power obetimi reject it. These are the things. If those things are absent, if the inducement is heavy, no matter what education you give the person, if the inducement is heavy, you obetimi akansa ade mubo ya abano kropo me party kromo wenia ahia na menya. You understand? And you see, if somebody is dangling $50,000 and even $1,000 in front of you, say, minia, say ni it is very easy. NDC can rig election. MPP can rig election. In fact, they can rig elections. They have been in power and they know the nuances in rigging election. And you say, yeah, the main actors no. And my America rig election.
No, nobody says election rigging.
As to whether papers need to him fan, whether it is from the Electoral Commission or it is from outside, no, one party planned to rig election and the printing. You think that nobody can print some of this pin sheet until says issue back near the back court near share the sequential order of the serial numbers. And you made it says. That's about Tisono. Or you think to know, you may I didn't say, dear, yes, and 1 year. Mark, we am. The Beckham say, why you are no? What man?
So, no, sir, Obia Kotua ba one more kind.
Obia
Kotua, they check Nipadodo Ababeto. It's a ballot paper, no? They record the serial numbers of the ballot papers. Check, checks and balances.
One simple question.
They record the serial numbers. Now, yes, say ballot papers for Akwakudi MPP for. That is not my issue. It needs to be established. Electoral Commission a free meeting enra. Some ballot papers no na nipa ne kotoa said ya banahini kan say sa na etia. Agent wo ho obe Jerry Beto number 1 wa check it. Amayoko for no prepare mo ho. Obi akuta list na wa check ya kopem. It is our ballot paper no. E fanye ko se he na agent no so atena ho ahwe say you validate our results.
Mark, me form back na me use first na corrupt and come chire wo baby. MPP omoto omoaba for their primary executive election. Was it last year or so? And this year.
Last year.
There was a particular constituency omoto abano. Vote na e wo ho no. Your friend is 360 something. It is not that one, even internal. Mark, we are saying that the question I want to ask you is that don't you believe that election can be rigged? As simple as that. If it can be rigged, your argument has fallen flat. In the sense to say, election rigging is the order of the day on the African continent. Right? A big cry, a bit to me when no be some me my own far bano. And you bet 24 and I think it's normally a far. Right? And I won't argue as if to say ballot papers and say in free electoral commission, it means they cannot use it to rig.
Also, maybe a question. Do we have checks and balances of electoral system?
We have everything.
Reports from the international community, international observer mission. Our kind.
I've heard you several times relying on the observers reporter Eban. Mark, the observers, no mobano. They are not. They are Mark. Don't rely on observers report. You two about your friends say Kenya and I say Uganda. Now you say what the nipa na ye tintin this one and so observers report almost say free and fair.
Museveni.
You say free and fair. Why? Because they do not want to be the conduit through which Oyene Baba. So I'm not a bad reporter. The possibility, let's assume say you are to a baby, for instance, the 2020 election. Now observers a buy, I bet you diamond report. If I say NPP didn't win the election, but they stole it. Mark and Kadia, the basic member. So the observers, they are not Maminisu a mad one. They see things, but it's not everything they will report, they will put in their report. They will want to give a fair idea, satisfied. Not actually the political artists, but the general population of the country. I satisfied say, oh, Omukra report, just like you are relying on it. But Sananado Danko Kufuadu said 2020 election, when in a Krojan, when he says 2016 election, or when in a Krojan, report be a bebano. It suits him. Sansun as a Koban said, or Regia, report never by. It may not suit the NDC. But then they do that to calm tempest in the country. Because don't forget that their interest is also at stake as observers. There are people who come from Europe, America, etc. They are part of these observers. Their interest is in the continent or in that particular country. Until they will not go and write a damn report that will bring escalation of whatever. Now, if your business is not normal, and don't forget, when the observers give their report, they benefit from the government of the day. They benefit. And I rely too much on observers' report. Let us rely on the fact that we know, say, election can be rigged. Yet I can say, well, be William Dodono, and it be a cob but say, party agent, and vigilante, and you be this election, Mark. Every indication shows that the MPP wants to rig the election, aided by Electoral Commission. Every indication. And when you say propaganda, every indication. You look at the division in their party. Yet look at but I like the vim. I like their vim, the consistency say, we have won the election. We will win the election. And doing that, it must be registered in the minds of their supporters. Say, yes, we are winning. You remember your friend is saying, we are in a comfortable lead. I don't know more report all. And so I say we are in a comfortable lead. Was it the 2020? The year 2020? 2016. You understand? And these things are normal. A election. 2020 ballot papers I are printing here. You change Crawford at different points. Our money question. See, we are ballot box. Why do they do so? So I'm sure that's a question. So I'm fast today. Some papers no question mo to me. Oh, not just say about boguna. Gidi before we no. Yes, yes, silly. And Mark, let us be vigilant. That is the word. Nayan Jintum say elections are riggable. Inti the course me I will not defend say this is so much opportunity to rig. So Ankomu was opportunity now. They will rig as well. That is why they are beefing out their system in terms of collation and their how do you call it? Their IT systems, everything. Because the IT alone can be used to play you completely down. I will be lose. Meanwhile, I wouldn't say to mommy. Mark, I pray, say, whatever it is that the NDC has found out, they should put it before the Electoral Commission. And you don't expect the Electoral Commission say, I'm passing, I'm printing, nobody will accept this. Would the NPP need personnel? Our printers are ballot papers. Now, Bisan, Obakasa, you know, what NDC need our those who are printed ballot papers. I share baby on person on the back. But they will deny it. It is normal for the Electoral Commission to deny. Now, I'm deny no say no. Anyway, I end my submission.
Manas Atabwine.
Jerry.
Printing of ballot papers, rigging and matters arising.
Jerry, I mean, I was senior Kwenye na me fast down despite media the opportunity to be back here. Said the way I beat me. I didn't come on. Now before I make call rigging anyway, so then run you made the KCB a course so I was Boteman. His Excellency the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Our MPP Frank Atuni or Jemre Asia Mebunu Enra Ewo Botema na just youths in the Greater Accra region. Across the 16 regions na Mebunu Asia in various halls no mo so monitor komo no. Ema onya abotre ene yetwetwen komo outlining hyehyɛ ya ode egu akwan mu so ode ebeba Mebunu nyame ya adom na Mebunu de akonya ne hyɛ ne nsa. Na in fact wo hwɛ Boteman ene ekwan a His Excellency Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo ene MPP aban yaye from Ashalebotwe ede ko wura Boteman ho a eye obeka so na mabokyire eye superb. Now hwɛ sports facility no ye wo baby omo bot tennis ebi omo ye swimming ni ade akyese mi wura ho mi eno ane first time am call ho na me call ho da. In fact me yam hye me pass 8 adwuma kesese Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo atimi aye ena ya still na amanfo ene ye nye hwe ni wo hwɛ the value additional ediama is sports fraternity no I no no my akwanya said they are going for the betimi hosting international games ade yes kwenti e bo His Excellency Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo abaso na onya abre mention say o go for the young people okay so ba targeting Mebunu 1 million said they are going for the betimi am o montete na afi abefo kwan a ye fa so ye adwuma no betimi aye betimi atena ofie be bia wo bia organa ha na afi wa ye adwuma even with companies US, UK, Canada, and I say everywhere in the world. I just say no, they are very, very significant. So Chile say so far, yet me are creating you about 2.6 million jobs. In the next 4 years, within the 8-year tenure, no bet me are creating about 4 million jobs. And also so a strong. Also so Chile say me add more bar. I did back or be strong. Say obesi did 3% of your GDP to the private sector. And only by amounted to some 30 billion Ghana cedis. Say the private sector no. Ebe take charge of a lot of infrastructure roads, hospitals, schools. So the incidence of stored projects. Just a buying Kopebosia into only country issues near the idea say scanning money and only bit me a thing of the past. Now once a private sector, they music here and only create a lot of employment opportunities. Am I Mebuno? Now projects I can remove. Any animal and a thing of the past. Chile Musa General one hospitals or buy and only bit me aboa nafe yet me for over 70,000 young people were joining. Enra de neye enra me pacho Mr. Bebre enra Mr. Me time it's Mr. O kasane ma edi wadaroma me pacho wadaroma it's Majeri enra enkomodie ni said e mabunum wi omni ne di nkomo bisa question na very very excellent in fact. Yeah, confidence going forward. The choice between the two candidates need to be awareness so I didn't know the young people and even the entire country. Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and the MPP stand tall. It was our race. Majeri on the issue of elections about to to any EC, the printing of ballot papers, any allegations NDC raise it is unfounded. You see, NDC over the years I created some kind of trademark they are very good at saying things, making conjectures. No man can send be brain is in bed and it's man in an IPAC meeting the first one in the history of this country or more telecast and this is for a lot of allegations. You some irregularities bear 293,000 every day be no more increasing numbers. Ni do be 350,000 near the day. After the quiet park meeting, then this for more famuna swamra and easy for no a presentation. No be a share anymore. Yeah, share with TV, you know, be a share anymore saying can this for be a presentation, no more challenges inside there be. Ye data yes ye when ye assume see or ha what transfer in koha way the dini crat and him say this me. Only one person. So it tells you so much a honor more bomb with him, and they know very well said the elections no. They've lost the elections from day one. And so all they are doing is
there were illegal transfers.
There were. There is no denying the fact. EC themselves came to admit
some of the things were legitimate.
Absolutely. EC themselves came to admit, say yes, there were illegal transfers. But NDC for supposed 350,000 irregularities or find the provide any documentation to that? The answer is no. In fact, na Ghana for be a shame. And even we in the MPP, we're expecting so of course. What me who be say? Emma Renfi say Ashanti region. Mensia, penny funny year or Mutsuko study who said no. There's been about 1,000 or so illegal transfers and go for no month to moon free ho. The court ordered. Yeah, they call court. Court order I say, some for no transfer any illegal is in the air reversing in and they've done that. It's near Shani says, I say there was some 350,000 anomalies near the idea. I'm friend in a swamra. You're quite confident to me and provide the share. I just say, yeah, big disgrace to them. Oh, it is on your way or more can and it's a plenty. We am MPP for when in I and tro in a swobia. In fact, you're following from sa propaganda in Troy and the ma enra is funny as no. And yet to ensure transparency and accountability, no, among to sanfre all the political parties and the stakeholders. Na baby or more printed ballot box, no more for money now, no more and dialogue, no more so okay, say no more for a fact. 18 a more call the EC boss a grantee interview even from these printing centers. And then this for all the political party representatives. It's in semi can ye print to Yama, we didn't and try in Sobia in. It's not for every constituency or more about up to 2%. Or more printing said the in case the any on bet me. But even with the printing, all these party representatives or more printing we are or more kind and making sure say finchim na fe political party representatives or more signing at the almost stamp so now is a silly near making sure say a brainy draw accord the appropriate quarters. It's for someone to think or to sit anywhere and say oh when is printing ballot papers I'm an MPP for this animal when you now and throw complete in Sobia, they know very well, say from the very beginning, they've lost the elections. They've lost touch with the Ghanaian people. I want to mean to our message. I want to mean to so what they are doing, and they say, "Yen young ko I can't see no crampono." Or more cry foul, say, "Oh, in I see, yes, said the bear, lose one belus, no benyo be a blamuno." They should learn how to collect results. Near one man who had no more comfortable lead this annual man, or more ankasa, yan to easy grand declare, and no more penny for Becasso, and this or my way. Among carbon tinko jubilate giddy. I feel you are more coy of Mancasa contest and a normal current your friend said chairman Edibet 2 just said or Mancasa they couldn't even collate their results even in 2020. So what are you telling us? And only idea was so much no munjai mind games, ni blame games, this Hanneman and Kobe. They have no evidence. So more evidence. Say easy, yes, and I say we are all of us we are interested. And elections here evidence based elections. Adia wetimia ye e bra na oyo penny. Any idea His Excellency the Vice President etimia and no Ghana for editus any. Na munya blame games this are the old minded and your ma you see and your mind where you say and where you say and I see we mama way and this man when you and your ma a very backward for anybody to sit anywhere and say it's a printed ballot papers. Abana yenya to you papers no mugu so mu obit baby or say printed the MPP for. This is a reckless statement. Very reckless. So I provide the evidence. Video footage be from the printing center. No, supposedly you say Obia offload the ballot papers. Nibia gubibimu. Nebia ye the afa baby now was hanging way. All of us we are interested. Provide this evidence. But only evidence because on him so belusu giving one who didn't work from any Ghana form. Omunia refer adjene said you dear fire. And then your mother said you say your mind in this hand in Ghana for rain fear. No. Because when him say you are going into this election to lose, you started doing this thing at the Bia Cassette, and you did the attempt, and then you denigrate independent institutions in Kwana and this for the way we need to move away from this kind of politics. I will see a movie away completely. Near making sure say going into these elections, no, your money idea and come on this hand your man, evidence based. I will be up a fact, be up evidence. So to me provide the evidence. Say printing center be or baby and machana and I do the assume one say video evidence be say be a issue official be and will be a tam paper be ballot papers here printed beneath man. All of us we are interested and will ensure say those persons are prosecuted. MPP will be and bring ballot papers be our baby. It is never true. It is never true. We are confident in the Ghanaian people. Say komodia ye kwa grants and you are more chichi. Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bamian in komodia and then the policies are all church obia in every sector of the Ghanaian economy. That is what we are relying on. The usual talk, if we even even prior to the 2020 elections e ben nyina na de bia na esi person mu wi a ben MPP ne sa ne man we nyina ye ntra nyina so bia ni ma ye encourage ndc for so munya sa ne man no mo provide evidence omuni evidence am omo enkeka sa ne man no mo hwe kwan a obetimi ahyehyɛ omo nneoma to ensure so omo anya proper collation of results.
All right. Neat 100.9. Yoguso Eddie discussions in the April. Still on election 2024. President, I say, obey ensure transparency, fairness, peaceful elections, obey hand you over to the people's choice. But does it convince you? Say, you be doing say, President say, on hand you over and fama, say, bassen the opponent, a win here, and now the opposition, a win here. When the statement you convinced?
I think say President Kufuor, I don't know say old age because he doesn't lie in his mouth. Say obey hand over and as on hand over. Near Ghana for better Obama no only choice than to hand over power to that person. So who now I want
the statement yet relevant now.
Now call a pro bono you may hand over my JDM, Ubi ama beach independent, Ubi ama say there. But me and me hand over. Last week in America for this statement by Mwa. Say Ghana for more be yet takra we jam our election in the no. You be ban no more for America so visa near the in a very vocal. Now the language is changing. Me wa. Be President Kufuor there.
O ka say the Kufuor and Kasa on hand over. And farmer JDM. A bra where we need. He can never say that. They say he can never say that. Say
consistently or saying you the hand over power Majon Muhammad. Why wouldn't you down for Brian Champon?
Position statement in the year. Position the statement well. Position. President Kufuor can say, on hand over Majon Muhammad.
Or sit on hand over Majon Muhammad da. Now be hand over my Mahmoud Bamia. Ubi a what defeating or election, then you be hand over election man.
That's right.
There was here ma Akufo-Addo say. Your mama became president and son obey president. He started dreaming to become president long time your mama was school. And so nyamiti your mama be your mampanyi and son Akufo-Addo obey your mampanyi. It's and you no be say obey hand over power. Am obi obey winyana. The people of Ghana, you two about we are only choice. He has to. Now, because of the American pressure, the language is changing. Oh, beka ni akazo. Akufo-Addo disease ni akwakoda. Yeni mudi omo yenyina. Krofo aye train omo bundasi. Ituo. Di train omo so meye basabasa omo pe. Bundasi. Pictures about social media and Krofo omo akogo train omo ni ade a. Yeah, be more military uniform about. And no China police force say they will not allow military, to get involved in the election monitoring. Because you be fast soldier for atari amom. The azugu adekoye bi ayawa so west wagon. And no be no more. And we know people who are involved. My Jerry, the President Kufuor the on to na dwum. Na nya de ono be ka no. And Ghana for the way you on Wakasa, the research your warning him said they have lost the election consistently. All the polls. See, but me, Jina, soon Pisa or can be a managing German answer no. So that's here, and a boring a year, Cocoya or year, and Manasa can want some near day. Yet the Waba, so one penny be actually. Brabaya Jumama economy. To platform be you don't talk about the economy. Digitalization, you can for paper, and I will read the idea also. And the teleprompter near the bar, among for Trump, no one can craft read from teleprompter. One has to hear digital man, I read from teleprompter and let's see. Papers in the crowd. Now, crowd microphone. Oh, we guitar and a brand was on their marry. Wait. Oh, you're fake. Idea what failing, and no more time of pushing a shell baby say, a honor. Oh, so I did crowd won't just here. My Jerry. Mahmoud Bawumia. Our manifesto, year 2016, agenda for jobs. And they, Afrobarometer report, number 1, I didn't hear Ghana for your jobs. Where are the jobs they created? 2016 manifesto was agenda for jobs. 8 years in a human being no more creative. Aban bi aba offer fire service. Aban bi aba offer police, offer military. And when you are creative. There are policies that you are better creative. and ne waba be good 9 local banks, 23 savings and loans. Nano cry ayi CBH Eddie Koko to Amako to the Bank of Ghana, Eddie for some revoke licenses. Over 400 microcredits. Enipa, direct jobs omuluzu omojuma is over 100,000. Now indirect the baby. Now we are now be catch us make criteria juma bi. Napco yeba to aba 2020 any kofa amabulu say ye ma Napco. Na ye internship na nya juma 700 cedis. E wi a chemfie miensa ne yentu omoka. Eti obe gina simpie so no asisa amabulu say ma create 2.11 million jobs. Where are the jobs? About question obebiza say they don't see the jobs. You see what be nyuma 2.6, but they don't see the jobs. Who be so obi a wasi mini adwuma obi a university wasi mini adwuma. So where are the jobs? They jumble figures, throw it, send a bit discussing it. It doesn't exist. It's on paper. Adwuma doesn't. It's not there. Your mun creative why? Adwuma be anywhere. My Jerry, last week John Mahama MT. Stakeholders the governance ayi eto edwa say okwanya Akufo-Addo ne ba omi aba ya almost say state institutions no more populating no with MPP for no say ya anhwe ne yi a edi oyone ene basabasa ebebro man so kohwet say electoral commission Akufo-Addo ba no say mefa kwan bi so a na mayi Charlotte say o ampa kofa procurement issues and all these Charlotte say no kofa AGYEMAN ni boss mo asare no ye dey e ba begu ho ye wie 2020 abatwa ohun say oluzu election no say there be I need another person ye kofa apia hin fi sunyane and the neighbor can electoral commission. In fact NDC Echiro Koma Council of State say ye ne Akufo-Addo nkasa no revoke that appointment Akufo-Addo so ontie Council of State Chrobre NDC back up the president say ontie na ntie chira Majari Auditor General Domilevo on no ye audit report to na Public Accounts Committee abe discussing and adverse findings ni ade. And no say ya was have man for a contract company bi your friend Crew and associate. Na ye tua $1 million ya mom say nko fa me hwe NDC for appointees asset mu na adwuma no omo ama ameye. It is our Auditor General say ne yen say charge osafo man for da ontua sa $1 million no. Safo man for mu na chikokum. Or the assembly court down court to say, okay, papers na o si why adwuma no a ma Auditor General ameye emehwem o si da bi Auditor General National Security Information don ma Auditor General ma mehwem kiki na ye di Domilevo efi ho no na ye di akuamu abaye pe ade chinye no chiro koma court say o ma ko inspect papers bi bia ye okay na ye bo assembly bu $1 million ahye. Ye state institutions ye the court say court enhwe kwanya ye fa so ye yi Domilevo adi 2 years ansa na court di mu aye ba say enye kwan papa so na ye yi na de awie ye Supreme Court no ho no political court. My Jerry special prosecutor ko hwe Sisira da pasika egudem na no na amoka MPP boys chiro social media sa date na obidi 6 million cedis beto ni shop na akromfo ababa fa no ne ade Sisira da pa $1 million ye wi afini sika wo dan mu wa hu $1 million yo enye ne nko sika appointees ya pack gudam enye sika ketwa no obi ko ye ni business da Robert Akowi amomo ka ho asam sika gu appointees dem ya agro. Okay. State institutions special prosecutor ene wakana no atomu nyina ye Sisi Adapa ayi okoye investigation a President Akufo-Addo ka kire ne se oba hwe me darling Sisi Adapa yi mu dia ene wadwuma no de beto. In fact ye mama tiamidu president e gaza oh no kan yo ma tiamidu ne competition chief justice say ye dey ye go yi ayi edi aya special prosecutor wa hu say ma tiamidu competition chief justice so yes. So eti no mu yesi ye be in literature in pe o say me ahoro me Pontius Palace Africa no it is say mu fa mwade and special prosecutor what is all kasabio why ni also ye anko anoma o say ni ba bi eti ye state institutions ya ye ni say no Akufo-Addo ababe say no ayete no ye de dachi bia no all right better say eti JDM say oba research sa na ema ni nyina no ka corruption so ho asem se sika aban fa no kwa no de ama ni cronies bibi say SML they are up to 1.4 billion cedis ya KPM je say omo hu adwuma bi omo ye ne ade ebi say cathedral $58 million ya dia kotu amra donko da honom ne ade ebi say PDS ya kufu ado abusuafo eye mo koto sia ECG in fact you tua bills 1.5 billion cedis na mo muska no mo ntua besi ene bi say ejapa agabi ochida ko law firm I involve Charles Edubu and company ni kind of Oriata data bank munya say ene man dos it is a very research Ghana there na was here dey operation recover all loot ye Jesus ka we nyina eba na ye fan hye omanum na mpuntu dwuma ne ade ai project bebre astole no ye betimi dia ye na oman ye fan ntoma pa afra
now president statement
Mark madas me 10 minutes no me dey bought 3 topics ashimo na president dey first Mark you say 5 minutes you say woni mo wu a ohun na wa hwe na papa na no sesa almost every second
why
and I do down Kwakufuado.
Okay, if about one.
Mark, Ajapadiya page 23, last paragraph.
I know about one or
Bibia, then another can't say more. What Bedia Dino, one cassa was last paragraph into 24. TNU is under religion and chieftaincy. Or say, these issues notwithstanding, it is important to identify and profile some church leaders within the country as they seem to perpetrate an agenda against our political tradition. They must be properly contained and muted. Critically, Duncan Williams, his love for money is not in doubt, and material inducement and commercial gains make him vulnerable to market incentives. This means that he has a good nose for the highest bidder. His relationship with leading members of the NDC is an open secret. It is therefore important to encourage the EC chair to build better relationship and as a better relations and frequent his church and as a frequent his place as discreet as possible to seek spiritual directions and make firm pledges of a commitment to transparent election, knowing very well that he will further reassure the NDC establishment of the honesty of the EC, system. This will give them the comfort we need in order to tame a potential NDC aggressive posture towards the EC. Mark, Mamina NPP for a share kutu pass kwa sorry we mu wo kwa shata de fita na ko ba wo nsem se urade maba wa Josuo mejina wa fa pronso na me be ka kire o say election e be 2020 meye no kronje Mark I didn't see election 2020
I didn't see
NPP lusu poto presidential and parliamentary, but they took the election by force.
And you're not correct.
Some can say, Mark, men can say,
and so a demonstrate at the end.
Omoluzu Poto with a figure of parliamentary numbers of about 160 something. A Tiba 137. Now for elections, you see who so mu
MPP re-election.
Court cases are horror. The Chiman South, so we also name home corner buying and yen in the acquire. So also we refide media sometimes will be at ref to me fiade. And one so Mamia or command in Sasu rather than William sorry. Or sorry no swampa. Or co bomb pie she fitano. Mammy now see election results 6 and your member swak your kuno. Say yes, some man in Burkina and Kamami work your kuno. Mark 6 election results. Boom. Ghanaians are very calm and I love it because
and Nanel
meet you.
Mosi Jemenza announced election. What can sound to me young Jemenza announced elections 6 results. Sana Nanea Walker.
Wuna mina make us I don't know in Ghana.
Anna say results no. etimi change you be man be president
ebi kura po wonya
na NDC for na what
me say ebi kura wonya more than 100% meboa calculations no wonya more than 100% meboa enre chi aye limited registration figures are no one kasa published on website and you're wrong they were wrong
so you could draw normally
you can't say what draw you understand nti mark yeah can't say and yes there has not been precedent to Mami ko baba ni say the boss. This time around another dan ko kufu can say. First one here o mo che enti this time me akasa meka. Say ye be ye no kroje. One kasa mrechi ya na o kan say. Enye ade o be hand over ma any other eyi. Now Brian so nam torchlight. No so bogum. Enti say na papa we yankasa sambe dane na no gina ho no say. Now he has no option. The thing is on the 6th when your president be on the 6th of he is no longer a president. What do you say? Na man, made na do na kofi say we no. Na me say so aka Ghana police.
Yeah.
Mark there's an overstatement. What them say? Ghana police. And actually robbery because say can house because of my publishing the paper.
Robbery.
Mark, you see, I am not blaming them too much. I think it's the government upon government, the two administrators of the 32 years that we have had in this country under the so-called democracy. Man, in the sense, we did not need the police to come and give us pictures of where the car was. Mark, and you know, say, I didn't see your Facebook Live. I didn't see no so call it. Say, Nesi Waha. Police headquarters need the friend saying Adabraka police no. And yeah, EBO. And the information everybody was sending around. People were shouting, etc. Mark. It baffles me, say within a space of that time when we used to the police couldn't cordon the peripherals of Adabraka. Mark, the India make us two administrations that you want to say. Chop a friend say light a helicopter. The HAC cars or more hit and run cars or more real cars and I say beer robbing in this nature. Mark ni buonye light those light helicopters. This time you use drones. If you claim that you have advanced and your digitalization and technological advancement has gotten to a certain level and can by this time that's why your drones are going to deliver a bladder. By this time, the police should have had a drone center. Obey me at office home. Now was zooming into the peripherals of Adabraka. These armed robbers could have been arrested within the shortest possible time. And yeah, if I'm publishing pictures, say, can you know Ashama? Ashama and a picture, no, yeah, under bridge. And your pictures say, if the cameras are recording and they are not catching, it is useless. The cameras are there to aid you. Into the moment Intel said, this is what has happened in this particular jurisdiction. Quickly, you move your drones or the chopper, or we don't need chopper, light helicopter equipped with computer vision cameras. You could chase, but you see, car number no to John. Who told you say car number? They would have been very stupid to use an original car number to come and rob. I know you saw the way the robbing went. It's an insider job, clear insider job, and you could see, say, car no did not just bump into the Toyota Corolla. They were waiting for the Toyota Corolla to move. It means that somebody had given them intel, say, it's kase be free a China by around this time. Enti Mumbai Langard, right? Enti, it is simple. We have the telcos. By this, I want to believe, say, the necessary information has been given from conversations of everybody who works in that particular jewelry shop was a foreign bureau. Omo phones. Every conversation from yesterday or 3 days ago could easily be mopped up from the telcos. Yeah. And then I know they are doing this. I'm not the one who they do these things. But the me understand these monies in sacks. So by the time I bet you now much che obi obenya share bia say police ni benya share say one the benya so nkofo so mu share na ya chiska na wie. What the cra sankama equip police no with drones and this light helicopters they chase a year. Money namna esikaria. Sa $1 million could buy one of those helicopters. The eco UFE ma many demo one could buy it. Sa 52 million Ghana cedis now you transfer to an unknown account and up to date you could buy it. Or the Crow Associate 1 million plus the Sicilian power 1 million could have bought at least 2 of them. Yet and yet digitalization mobile money interoperability. Yeah, boy, you treat so as if to say digitalization. No? Foundation was not laid before this government came. This government, Nemayan, almost implemented 5G. Another government, Mecca said the previous MPP they implemented 5G or member. You understand? Until let's give credit to where credit is due. Nothing so equip a security system. Now, Mark, I'm not BBC here police for ya. Omo bus ekunipa.
Ekunipa,
Mark, you see operational lapses. Say I'm sure the police no. Abuy your country, umbedi yehamo. Depot, if I tell you the car park space and nyagoro, and so kwa brane say car enter and yes a car ordinary cars police cars now more bad for passing out nana microphone passing out or passing out no passing out no edu baby you edu microphone so dey nyo. Now what I'm trying to say omo passing out no cars police cars say kodapo ho yes yema mama ho and microphone mo pass out no omo adua ne kra ye no ade yakodapo ho kwabran se me ma ne mba and ma traffic botches so ha no. It meant to say cars near the police for by any other people they had to move in the opposite direction of the road. And this are oye in the bar money hey. Into operational aspect now you better hack once a mark. We must ensure say promises upon promises no more no. And yeah no you they have to assure us near who said things are happening. His Excellency the Vice President.
Okay.
Echo ball your friend is saying I don't know what the man has done for him. The young win. Sound like this car police in here young win. And Nkrofe omo ya for muhodi. You bet you omo 6 days and that's 1 week aba. And say you can say ya chi omo. By that time that's escape do ni na. Rabasa ayira. Intima as we speak party me I keep on saying say this particular election election aye komo ame ameti he no. Ehun kakra ba me mu. In the sense I don't trust the system. Look at what is happening at Boko. Say you bet chini power come ni synchrofo wom. Ni ya bonituo, ya board driver tuo. Not just say I don't know what is happening in this country regards our security system. And right now do danko akufado na nu ya okotra US papa ho secretary of one ho was kwaku ko hwe Ghana border no so ye ne Burkina Faso Wagner for na beji ho afa womrekwa wundi ufi asem enhwe internal operation say we betumi RD of alleged ISIS for so omo ebo omo dwa ewo the territory of Ghana. Wonye wadwe say you find solutions to that. Who can report Burkina Faso? America say we hear American intervention. You see,
okay, Nana.
Snitching on people has been their trademark. From JB down Komunina, young report on Kroma, no much right a Koma Queen, Kwame Kroma has started his streak again. The man has started again in some basa and another Danko Gufado. Sawan Tosa Subanangu, and no dear Dimusa, Abedum Pempes. Into Mark, our morte, you was somebody.
But Manasseh,
Mark Jerry. Me say submissions now. Sometimes I'm taken aback. Nah, for anybody to make the claim, say 20 million penny because MPP 2020 elections, you lose so poto. You see, these are baseless statements. These are baseless claims. And this will be a so. And this will be a so. Abraham MPP lose even in 2009, 2012. You call court, you provided evidence. And this if we call court in 2020, omo timi di nyina so bi koy. Omo entimi metie interview omo renowned lawyer e ka so chire mu so no kra omo di case ni by no person obekọ because no omo ni evidence unlike MPP dey evidence koy. So to sit here and to say MPP ye lusu ye na ye we no you see so obi ntimi ne won kwa akansi a okeka nsem bi enye no kra Ghanaians are discerning. Into these statements, I will make you any sign, man. Everybody is aware. Saying this for court, they couldn't provide any evidence. So even NDC themselves are aware. Say, omulusu no any evidence. In fact, we show a diabolic strategy or natural some person they make sure say 2020 they fa kwanya nyina so they openly admitted even in that document. So went me and your money you went me and collect results. So went me and make sure somewhere robust electoral system a bit me abuana for more kasa in their own space or waiting. So it is not for you to say obi MPP lose and say everybody is aware. Say MPP won the elections. There is no doubt about that. And again, me penny kasa no make a statement. Baby our cause you me de manusi no or say me de nanado akoshisem baby and I wrote it down. I think say yenya kwanya ne kasa yema ye kasa honte kakra ne yenya very careful. You see, and somehow kan ya odi be wie sa nyama nyina na ye baseless nyama nyina so bi ani. And to insult the president say na akoshisem ne sa nyama I think say eye nyoma eye kasa bia and Ghana kakra ye move away from politics of insults ne sa nyama no. I've watched the video NDC for running mates Professor Jena no Upoku AGYEMAN no okay so and obi ba no be no be did the attempt no into man so all these insults ne kasetwe no ye move from side na make sure say ye share and conform more clear policies nipa no oteso no de no ye going forward e de no obeye eno ene nioma Ghana for e interested in bana hene kasa no kasa na court aye say NDC for the case court na say omo we ne dia court na ya de ye mo abaso omo lusu dia they cannot take it. And this is an irresponsible posturing in NDC for AFA. MPP, we've lost several cases. Japa case, MPP, Elusuye. We don't complain. Hanam ran it here. The Constitution of Ghana reigns supreme. Into a political party, we are now the same court. Now, Lusua. There's always opportunity for review, but me as Ako. But Subaina court, may the same corner say, Omu Edine court in my favor. Nama bomb Abasuban, court in my favor, na me do matem. We should live above reproach. Because Jerry going into this 2024 elections. Ghana phone these two leaders. As soon as you know what man penida, Nioma or ye mebuno or share ye nim edi attempts on one magician or being kunyama. Juma for no more ye Juma no mu sifreno or musu friend say on yes she say no increase in a ketuemo. I'll catch them so no. Why you join flu? Nyafe na ade sekan better no. Ghanaians have not forgotten all this. The teacher for much are there for mfiemiensa. The 3 months policy buy. And this anyway, these are the things we are talking about. Next, then shocks be any ho. O Ghana for the asumu. Yen na da asumu for 4 years. Dum so NDC executive bia because of dum so ni generator ni ehun hit na that no ne yere ni men nyina ewuye. Overnight. These are the things we are talking about. As against Obia or your man Penia be the chair ne Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Oh, yeah, MPP, Frank Atunia, even as vice president, what champion 34 policies. Recently electronic vehicles. Okay, so we make sure say, yeah, the bus say, but say the be a bit me reduce the pressure on fuel. Fan go born essentially a dear boy cost a bit me reduce. And there were a lot of some of these electronic vehicles are a year Juma. Accra hey to or ya refer dodowa, bus near Juma, kama. These are the things we are talking about. We're championing a lot of policies. Brano or mention yesterday the zip line. Said they be a bit me deliver medical deliverables near the NDC for anchor. Then you have a whole women organizer of NDC. No, I can say sad drones, MPP for bar, naked women pictures near the beach. It tells you say, Basse, the Enfa policies in Rania move or mining forward. NDC are very backward with these things. They don't among in any light. And when you propose a better policy, they doubt you until it is done. Until Dr. Baumiaka electronic vehicles, he has done it. Or can zip line. And they are US Vice President Kamala Harris or Ghana or Bekai, and Ghana the largest drone delivery service of the whole world. Yenny a drone deliver a lot of these things across the country. Snake bites. Your campaign and NDC officer beer or walk can. Drone a day in no buy snake bites medicine and a buy is save you no. By now what one. It's a Ghana for a share and these two candidates. And you'll be going forward or when you swadi for the Ghanaian people. And you'll be my policy house in Kukonkit. My policy idea cassette and a stupidness and it's not about that. And now Dr. Baumiaka so can clearly and rightly so, but I can repeat that same mistake. And then Sao Kasana make his statement saying Dr. Baumia will journey from the economy no Kasaba digitalization. I tells you say what drain our governance and they said the economy running our form because you cannot decouple the economy from digitalization. Yes, against our in the economy, no. That's why it is important, say, you be make sure say abel for no be a person kwa bochire. Yeah, the system is working. The system is working. Yeah, because of digitalization, Ghana or national ID card, any digital address system, any the mobile money interoperability, credit scoring, near the no na system no juma wa amanonia. And then Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at the same system, Eba Ghana. I mentioned na me admon the 7th of November, credit scoring. Obelanche said the bear, you bet me move your money forward. No more access to credit or more to into about policy dimensions, and you'll be move the nation forward. And you no doubt say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia stand tall. Into a can near Sregana for say going into these elections. No, yen sure be an Casamudaho. Yen sure be our only attempt. Yen sure be or explaining the policies near to the Ghanaian people. Now you making sure so no, and you bet me making sure say they are finano in sem. Yen sure be our clear policies for the young people of the country. And you'll be a better now so catch them maybe so no your magician or be young kunya abi create jobs among. And you'll be on or better now so no customer cram charging of phones doing tea, munya phones ne charging into doom son air cost and those things. These are the things we are talking about. It's a Sregana for say on the day of election Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is number 1 on the ballot paper or no in or when is wadi no say going forward or be moving the country forward. We share the both solutions our proposing. Ye ba obi a obetimi trusting say free SHS any the free TVET ye betimi trusting so be man ato so a it is His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, not former President Mahama no ankasa ka so no 2 billion Ghana cedis. He will not invest it in free SHS. Not former President Mahama no ankasa e ka say free SHS is not possible be break educational system. Not former President Mahama or no ankasa e ka say free SHS and possible in Russia any of these countries NIA. Not the NDC or more executives because free. In fact, former President Mahama no ankasa say free SHS should not be implemented on the whimsical promises of a desperate politician. That is what he said. He has no belief in free SHS. Into no na so ade hu so oba obetwam. Into eba obia obetimi ye betimi trust no say eba ya disua ho sem free SHS aduma ye create for youth. Yes, Regana for say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yes, say going into these elections no. Ye nto abama ne say the be obetimi move the nation forward. Me da wase bebre.
Also me da same. Me pick my final comment but my mefa calls in we 0302243540 but just
20 minutes to
why you the message.
No me say
20
minutes to now pick
my mom other things. It 0302 monchain before calls in we are. My mom sorry nyame ha 0302243540. I'm going to manage over 1 minute. So, what do you have your final comment?
On even my question now.
Yes, sir.
I'm a cathedral of Uncovery and Anope.
Yes, sir.
Mobile Anope, Yamisha Mamuina. I'm in Sawakoyan, my crazy or Domicovina, and a patriot of a confirmation minister. You, the American answer here will be a dim to Beba. Government Ghana, Kandia, and in my wife. Mummy and Fentim were my doctor, Mahmoud Bawumia, because I'm not Koshia, Emrantian, and some more Kayan and the Tossum. I was out what dear, now what chance on young Kwani, what you say, and the young the other boy, mine. Now, yes, I dear, I'm on work or saying this for one Saturday and you. I don't have to be any idea, Quadia. Then one was over me, what are there? To I idea send the Bible for many Pacoya, dear Bia, and yet, now, poor Bia, my 2 Abama, I say, what be you a mouse and a cataway now can be. Then I'll get you here to Abama. To me and to my doctor, Pumia, and the MPP.
Madam, say, Mamma Fadu, do you? Beba, tell me what you. Get you, Bema.
Magdali.
Yes, sir.
Me Juma, and you, Juma Muyeno. Your friend Gideon, because of Africa.
Okay.
Magdali, my pay Madu, we are Kakra. She said, questions are no busa and this in sometimes me tiwa yana say serial numbers me say if you people voting voters no if you go free box no more you obi anhwe your friends serial number he say ya to awie moment a wo kɔ no anopa no ɛna efesi no ba ne obi a record but ya to awie na ye kan no the obi di ahye ne bottom
and it's a wujji to say you record the serial numbers.
Yes.
What is the essence of recording that serial numbers?
Me say beginning of voting and you record.
Inti says we need for why are we recording them?
Oh, one thing I mean, let's say you have to obi the obligation bottom. The obligation bottom about to aba adia to box no more.
So obi the bibi share bottom na ebe boro so inti yebe hu. Inti besi na obi the bibi share bottom akwa kwase ballot box.
Oh, Magdali, any we need the voting no e form.
Yo, wo na we need the wo form tin na wo mpe education. So because they are working me bajo krati ya botre na tie me o. I'm educating you and you are telling me say me need the wo form. Ti o about one me bajo tie nya botre na educate yourself please. I'm educating you, listen. About one obi aba beto a ye kan o ana winim. Me bajo winim ana winim. It is a nipa 50 abeto. Na ballot papers na wo mu no eye 70 a agent nentena ho.
Oh.
What's it? Oh, what name the answer? Oh,
that be wonder ya mama.
Because we name the from we are too shallow. You see, yeah, educate ya, yeah, educational. Me educate you also me name the from, right? Thank you very much. Universal. The caller also shouldn't attack me. You see, so I should sit down for a caller. Caller attacking me. Ana mo kasa sa na mo kran mo me could steering wheel sir. Me driving millions of people. I should sit here for a caller to attack me. No, you're uneducated about that about how the elections goes. We don't say that. That is what I do. This is my work. Me to me call the office and go ye bibi ageke. So you can also come to my office to say anything that you like, then you go scot free. Okay. Remember, try me watching. Yes, you. All right.
Mame for wa kwenye so nchia me youth commander Mr. Kampa Ewa Shama me chia na papa and Andra Ashama ya ko help work. Yeah, obi bia ko ye bia me fa kwenye so echia papa. Jerry. One say we are smart bra boy en bo we. Yeah, me work catch MPP and then na Akufo-Addo na say. Ta wo chiko nko kwa na do a omoboko. And na ochia so ofa ne ye bo so a ya tikam. Fia se. Ye ti na America na say me. Three say na Akufo-Addo be gi ade e wo man we mu. Court nsemu o. Vote nsemu o. Parliament nsemu o. Papa we Ghana ni bia nya na fenkim mu da. Abranya oso nkwa na obedi akunja we so. Amanfo abedi akunya no kɔ. Ɛna oso abedi bia obegya wachi wo ma ye John Dramani Mahama hede. Aba. Enti di obi aye Ghana fo no, aye se wachi no nkokɔ anaje wo ma bɔko. They say Ghana fo no, ye nyina ya soro. Ye nyina ya soro. Na me ka di abesi ma asem sɛ, obi bia ofe Ghana yiye no. Ye nyina ya ba ko ne nto aba no ma ye John Dramani Mahama for 24 hours economy adwuma hunti. Everything, you are John Dramani Mahama said, oh, be a Juma Amambagunu. Free education, or Baba Yeni. Yemi and Mubu on Ma, or Mukos Culture, my dear said, they, or Moon, or yes, I'm dead, they will be feeling. You are John Dramani says, I'm or be I auto shop, I'm on, a bit say auto electrician. A bit says, hey, Taylor, human Yinado on. And to when you move to school, no way to the technical course to me, LCO Majuma, or Musio Majuma Paul, and Ukra will you. This year, all district, in Mononese District Assembly. Or Manu Kasama, Mabuno, Musia, Abana, a poem, not by nine, baby, shop, our mom. I almost bet me that door.
Okay, but I say, Mamma Fadio, Meva Jome Wache. Okay, Mamma, next one, Memoache. Yes, you. Yes, sir.
Jerry, Umiabema, Ajawana, because of fee, Wabina, and check, Yabadia, Ben, free FPP for now, Omadia, Yamono, Itiaka, Yankoya, Mammy, and the Prima Kugu, and a greater chairman, Mr. Achmo, And NDC one penny for you know, especially election directorate, IT directorate. I'm going to be ready. They should have eagle eye because we are ready to support them physically, spiritually. Because here my dear Indiana or people about the fan that it will never happen. Coming December 7th. Obiani to Kakame can say media be kasa near Yabaya and I kokoni ni mano. Yakani yina Chiragana for a cartoony bro. You was Tima Emo Mino. You was do Emo Mino. It's near Yantina Yaya in Kofoba but I see a dear for the baby or Martina. Mama is ready to make sure that Obama yina Yahwatoy. Yankasa Mebri, Edma form. Thank you.
Okay. Me fa the odi ana ya fa we na ye main pick final comment. Me ba jo me watch.
My just man Jerry.
You.
You raise of my medomi and pay the missing key more than former Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Minister 7 December Ghana for at the Benue and Beshenesta. Mr. Nguyen and Mr. Do who do two youth and him across the country. It's less of a family. That the Benue and the man and yet of it Ghana for the Berada. Now, yes, so number one, I'm a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, parliamentary candidate now, so at the number one. Near course of parliament, and Texas had in the ABCD. Then we can change me and mind this is for the say. Omonka don't beat me. Now, send the day the air for the beer firm, but a brand of a one can say, who you were Juma as a journalist, and you're a bachelor, the obey. Then we can try to say, straight out of a cow of Besino, or bomb the unknown so mine and who has said, winning a mere Juma Magdari.
Okay, maybe I try me that say, my fa last one. Maybe I try me watching.
Yo,
okay.
My dear Robert, my name is Shop. Let me see our next president, you are Dr. Mahmoud Baumna. Let me see I used one incoming MP, Mammy Adan, a seed. AK Putus were fantasy, the Beku, a year soon. Now you're a bit trap, a yes, Marcasi, on a boy sample. Maybe because if you say, one, I dear yet, and your prickle foe. I mean, you're about some one back on you, eh, yeah. Make my red soon by you, Biada. But the way I need to would try the panel, when you start getting a modia, Munko fair. I don't know, Munko fair. No, Munyan, then of what say, and you must apply Papa the Necuado, Abe Yano, Opie, Yahoo for Swinny. Maybe what but then a phone and saying, and you know, Mumpa and this is the Banoma by the fan. It's on that waffle, they are about the fact. Yanka said the breed, and Yabba can say, you did on the 7th, a December. Number one pay.
Okay, maybe I told me that say, and also I doing try with the about high need 100.9. Ghana MONTIE is your name. But as I be picking final comment, you know, my main control says cylinder recirculation model no. Ewo hoye the mount. National Petroleum Authority say more money. They say wo kwa koto and now refill gas na. What the aye cylinder na aye dada na wolf you know. What the be kono kwa jemono. Obekɔ ne refill dada. Se keto na ope, kese na ope, omo de be ma wo. Ne nyina mo no ema aduane no a na se jaframa no dwumadie bi a de bedi bia no ema ne yakono. Eno nti okɔ exchange point bia na ubenya eye cylinder mono a gas ewo mu dada oma refill na wato wade abo na ade ato regulator no so no esro yifire so enye eye risky inti National Petroleum Authority and the Ministry of Energy say me fan to enim anopenso when yan komo e free MPP and Dr. Baumia asoye na wo say enei se wo pe obi a ode abefo kwan ebedi o man animu a na eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Vice President anye se ade awaye no Vice President bi anye bi da na ni so ade hunu eye digital Ghana agenda or the Bible transform Ghana na Ghana asesa na Ghana etimi akonka nti se wope obi a ejese woto abama na oye number 1 e ballot paper no so ono ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia o se to aba efanya odache Enkaibwe Efri, a MPP, no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Suye, and almost say, Yan can show and nanope. Final comment, Banayane. Oh, final comment, any other thing that you want to say? A few minutes. Yeah. MP and Ministry of Energy.
SMO.
Are
Don't know most girls.
I don't know there. Girls, man.
Girls almost more than area and girls in Kitu.
Ah, 1 more day.
Ah, Mukra flyers be on more day, bread, or get back will be.
Na girl be general.
Girls too general, what, Charlie? Oh, just say, oh, shall no ocean.
Now, Oko share this I had.
None.
So the flyer and bro.
And what the flyer bar, except me, was a many fry. But it will be difficult for me because maybe you sue the fiber one. This is son as a winning fiber. Me, I won't even pass by. Men find me fiber, me some hard bottle.
Sir, Abasa no fiber more, Anna.
Maybe some.
Almost a fiber name. Oh, okay. Okay.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
It's about the economy. Stupid. Is it an insult? It's about the economy. Stupid. You can't immigration. Obviously, memo a digital address. My drone. My yes, say it is about the economy. Talk about the economy. But me I commute. As I say, Ubi alpha. Huh? CD. Now any dollar near 1.4 from 2009. We near 3.8. Who saying and they what be find 3.8. Eddie could do 17 plus dollar. Inchi Mahmoud Bawumia ako silent on the economy. Essence one I catch said the fundamentals. Today you cannot tell yourself fundamentals and the exchange rate is at 17. It means your fundamentals is weak. Today, we are not paying bond holders. You are not paying euro bond over $13 billion. Any multilateral loans from there, you need dollars to go and pay. Ekra dollar no rate 70 cedis. Imagine sanka utua euro bond $13 billion and multilateral loans no. Last week, Governor of Bank of Ghana Bakache said our reserve no bet me the dollar na about 10 cedis. No here we are tomorrow the day no be. Look at how they manage the economy. Look at how they manage the exchange rate. On such can be gumwa. Now you soki we are. Now san ayede atiafa. They don't have any plan. They don't have any policy. Governor some of bekan. So our reserve over 6 billion obeti bi ababe gumama dollar na about 10 cedis today. But here we are ochana dey biem no be. Uni ideas bia. He manages the monetary, Bawumia manages the fiscal and emuguo. Which I say Bawumia affili the people of Ghana. And they mean to you loans. You're born. Here a Kama Health. Dr. Michael Jekumado. Name some more back be a pharmaceutical company was saved over 30 years. Oh, Papa Ibekan as a Chicago bank, Yentimi, on your big crown of their third random. And they Papa echo a Asamando. Where you nipa bako, na name some no is a microcosm of what is happening in Ghanaian society.
Okay. And
Okrafone Mwafua Tuesday be almost board dumping of finance ministry demanding their money. We any economy about me, 18 can want some. Now see a Sanfa BB shares. What can you do again? We have power. You can't do anything. You have messed up the economy. Now see a mayor president. And yes, you bet she a Marian and I will be caught on a battery under Ghana. Nanda Bawumia.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
Minister of Information. Nikrone Bosman Sariana.
Oh, Fatima Abubakar. Never tried that.
Oh, okay. Because they sing from the same page. Honestly, saying this is a threat to democracy. Maybe I'm having on worried there. I need to say a best of her. Mark.
And that's a boss.
Yet to Omemuha, the fundamental has become so. In fact, the word weak, Gropono, is mild. And so you say it is strong. Mark, and Rich, he had a finance minister, Kujina Bruchi, and no catch there say. Nkunye be away, you share the next day how the economy will turn around. Mark, we are in a state where the government of the day is not servicing its loans. And so, dollar, and 17 near Chile. Mark, na video na ako viral regards Dr. Michael Jekum Ado. Oko launch now be a chairman of somebody launching of somebody's book. Now, Oka say, look at him, oh, come a group of companies. I was save one kasa to nanum to kasa was save one kasa. I will nim say, na brabo abono, at least you are saving a bit to me in a anymore. Mark, was say 1,000 Ghana cedis got to me afford. Now he even struggled to buy one of the book for 3,000 Ghana cedis. And because he knew the situation, he was urging the people at the forums, at the lunch, and they say, "Mo dear, monto bakumpro anye bia 200 Ghana cedis." We say so cases so say, "O mon crofo there's a 200. Is it 200 or about 200 And the bebrain so attitude wheelchair be
stroke.
Little did he know say,
"Me economy
na ono so obabi wu. Obi a was 7 sika when me yare a won me mete here me yare o me." Inti me bo me bra no. It is important say sankana na do mbegu madwuma ya First African Savings and Loans. Na nke bi about this time save kakra. Kakra da wo hon so moyi.
Famo.
Inti ene man tutu mani a nke say adidie kura burden. Inti this is the state in which NPP government and Nanado Danko I reduce yentu. Nanado wa best say NPP almost wo ntumi nkan yenka mom. Wa best say party no ajonkula azu no ana odi kwakwatina baabi. Abese gan anka wo de say one kasa party na ko baabi. Wa betra party ni so adi na busuafo ase party ni nyina. Wo so wo wi oba kwatina chebi. Na chebi na so anto anjo ne because you bet twin abo so pa. The wire.
Okay, na me say.
Intima. Yes sir. Ye ntua ye ka na say Ghana ye dollar to CD exchange rate akodu 17 a. Ye kwaka. Mo say there be enya nominal figures ni calculated percentage. Mark what you want here? Percentage.
Manase.
Mark Jerry.
Yes sir.
They can very quickly and no cresa Ghana yen service here that you see e din koma e was say ye very objective. E kan ye omu nchichemu bebre. Ye bilateral debts e kan Ghana ye dey amana hodo. Any multilateral debts e kan ye dey nwume quote say IMF ni World Bank ni ade. Inti ye won hyehyɛ ya any most of these Europe na see it me patrol o kasa na ma ye respectfully. Inti enya no cre say ye service here debt. There were a lot of them multilateral debts and any near ye kasa ye gusutua. Even some of the bilateral debts a car ye de countries ni be ebi or still and any near ye kasa nyina yetia ye da so etua. You see ye kasa e biom e was here very circumspect. So be better ha na the information minister ni kunu ni we ya na ni say anyama. I don't know minima de kunti akasa twie ni say anyama no ye mu bi desa. I think say was say ye didn't need man penny for na fe ye was substantive issues be me patrol respectfully ye o kasa na ma ye di ye fa ni di ma omo a omo position Mr. respectfully
what position
asema o kan ye say NDC is a threat to democracy I don't think o kan say NDC and Kophobia every now and then they are bastardizing our institutions omo make facts omo make claims with no evidence. Same thing omo di ko yisi so near the Supreme Court near the Namha. So this is a clear threat to democracy. And your money ekoto aba in 2020 omo ka che omo call for say omo we into omo MC street nim gidi omo ban ties this man. Is this not a threat to democracy? So let's be objectives near enjoy personal attacks ne man. I think say man e nyoma bia emfa yenko ba bia ye ka say was very circumspect about it. It doesn't matter when you need any panel cry. It doesn't matter opposition or also Ghana. Office why BB and I say be a statement no kind. You want to critically analyze the statement. Say no, I say more kind. That one is fair. We engage and we accept constructive criticism. But to just be loose in your speech, I don't think say it's relevant for our conversation. The Casa or can you say it's about the economy. Stupid.
Are you listening to the choice of words?
Ye Ghana, ye ni abuchire.
Did you listen to his choice of words?
Ye Ghana,
I have never referred to him in any way. Everything he said, I have never referred to him in any way.
Respectfully.
About information from the beginning of his speech.
Yes, I say President Akoshi, and I raised issues about it.
He started referencing me and attacking me.
Now on the attack president, the Bolivian, you see, Mark, oh, issue.
If I say
me attack president, only problem.
If you tell me that
attack president,
if you tell me that
only problem. But all raising issues there, that one there's a problem.
If you tell me that
what
I said was I come and sit here and I give a loose talk.
It is loose talk. It is for me. It is loose talk. Said your cousin president in 7 years, I think it's loose talk. That's my perception. And yet did the attempt. Sana mimi huno. And I make us say asema nipa na kan if you think say substance ni ma then you raise that issue again. On any statement says about the economy stupid. No yeah na for church stupid things in the social media. This is a president, he is former president, he is known for these things. About substance. Ghana for in fact omo panyi ba akwa beka say nsem okeke kra give credence to Nkofo suppose that you are more kase ebi kra no onom insane saa ne omani this is so yeah circumspect Jerry going into the elections no yeah treat Ghana for adwen si obi a oye very very credible oye Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia owo both solutions for the country oye very transparent corruption same dia ni ho what profile nyoma obi make sure say going forward Ghana betimi agina ye now why ensure inclusive leadership and no any share anymore say going forward betimi ataba
na me dey say na maboafo e ba ye eye owusuba na hene member of the NDC communication bureau political analyst remember
the last week we know we share a piece of me send the videos be
oh some yen wan juma dada
sir na man tell
oh my friend Jeff Crown
oh okay
but also can ono na kan obetri
okay
well my yen wan juma okay nana ya asanita no your political activist na me da say na manase manase odin kura de kan ya de boahen good ono nso a member of the MPP communication team. Madam, I say none of pay somebody coming. Mama text here. What's happening there? Your machine am why you ain't man kind of fan chain. Mom we tea ya. Mom I'm free. Mom I'm free. Mama text here that was it. I mean ka obi bia. Be dey the McJerry say AGYEMAN. Kojo da me me producer. All time I've been free my bank running and I suffer. We in charge of the social media handles. Kwasi Abwadi supervisor. Dr. Frederick Senaya, executive producer, fully supported by my general manager, Kennedy Asante OSEI. Yeko idea. Ola Michael, take over. Nyame encounter.